Good morning. Welcome. If you can see me, hello. My name's Liz, this is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this, what are we on today? Wednesday, wonderful Wednesday. Hey Lynn, great to see you, honey, good to see you too. So you can see me then, it's not showing I'm live yet, my side. Have you got visual, have you got picture, and can you see me at this time? It's coming up live now for me, okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me as well, honey, if you don't mind. That really does help. I think you have already. There we go. Okay, so my name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels. And this is a live Q&A with me today. And if you're watching this back later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are watching this live with me right now, hello, welcome. Just pop your question in the chat for me. I've got various cards around today that we're going to connect and use. And you can ask me about anything. You can ask me if you're new here and, first time checking me out and you're watching this back later, you can ask me about anything. Okay, you can ask me about your career. You can ask me about health. You can ask me about your finances. You can ask me about your person, some message from the other side, whatever it is, because the angels want to help, okay? And that's what I'm here for. Okay, so we're going to start with the beautiful Lingalicious says, may I know what are ST's next actions towards me? So what are ST's next actions? Well, first of all, he's determined to be with you. He's saying that there, okay? I am determined to be with you. So that means his next actions are to do what he needs to do to be able to be with you. Forceful. And he's saying the reason he wants to be with you is because he sees you as very beautiful, perfect for him, and he's so attracted to you. So there's a lot of desire between the two of you. This is why he wants you in his life. This is why he can't forget you or move on. And he's saying, I'm improving myself every day. So what he's doing is he's working on improving himself, okay? That's what, like, his priority at this current time. He said, I'm becoming a better person and growing into who I'm truly meant to be. That version of himself for you. Okay, so again, it's like he's working more on self-care and self-love than taking forward motion or action. So what's his next action? Okay, so you know why he wants to be with you. They're already flying out these cards, aren't they? His intention is, this is the one that's standing up, okay? That's the one I need to bring in because that one was face up, the others were face down. He wants to get closer to you. Okay, so his intention is, or his next action is, to get closer to you. And it's really interesting saying, I want to hold you close, because that came through in one of the readings I did yesterday. I'm not sure if it was in the members reading that came through. I think it might have been in the members reading. But I want to hold you close and tell you everything will be okay. So he wants to tell you that. That's his next action step. Every choice we make leads us closer together. So remember, that's also about you focusing on you as well and breathing and doing you. But his intention is to get closer to you. I hope that helps, okay? Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. I can see I've got some donations coming in. I just want to do, because I can see Cece's donated there. The third person who came in was Anjique. Okay, so I'm going to do you, honey, as well, and then I'm going to do Cece's donation. So Anjique says, I need to know if there are any messages in regards to my marriage. I feel like I'm treated like a problem now as a blessing, and I don't know if this is just hard times or something I should really consider. So it sounds like your current, spouse is feeling stressed about something that may not even be connected to you. It may be something they're going through internally. So yeah, it feels like you feel at this time like all the light's gone out of your life, or there's a struggle, because I feel this person that you are with can be very loving and kind, and perhaps you have seen that version of them, or maybe you've seen it at one point and you keep perhaps hoping that's going to come back in, because I'm seeing your person as the King of Cups. And the thing is, with the King of Cups, they can be very loving and open, but when they shut down, they become cold and cruel, okay? And it feels like the light's gone out of your life in that way. So I feel that you're questioning things because of that. You're wondering what's going to happen there. What else? Yeah, you got a Tower moment here as well. So something's happening for a reason, that's for sure, this Tower moment. So you can make a decision. So I feel a decision definitely does need to be made. And obviously this is about you remembering that no matter what they are doing, okay, if they are treating you like a problem, or you've got to focus on who you are and give back to you. Don't let anyone dim your light, okay? Because you're currently letting your spouse or even people around you affect your vibration or affect you. And you've got to do what's right for you. So remember, hurt people. It's very likely at this current time, your partner is going through some struggle internally and they're either taking it out on you or they are stressed out and they're not noticing what blessings are around them anyway. So try not to take it personally, but I feel you've got to think about what you want as well and have a serious conversation. So I feel what's coming up is you need to sit down and talk about it. And this is something that is going to happen by September. So I feel by September you've spoke about this, you've made a decision and you're working out what to do. But I feel if you don't communicate how you're feeling or you don't sit down and talk about it, it's going to get worse, okay? Because you've got that Tower moment there and the sun was in reverse. So what's the outcome of this decision or this talk? Page of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I feel you're going to stand up and speak your truth. So I feel this is about you speaking your truth and saying to your partner, I don't feel valued or I don't feel respected, or I feel it's about you opening up and standing up for who you are, okay? Just want to see how your partner feels about you. Mission. Together we are an unstoppable force. So your person feels like you were meant to be together. Okay, we have a purpose together and I'm determined to live it out with you. So I feel like your partner doesn't want to lose you and they feel like you're married and they want to be with you. It's like they don't want to end that marriage, but I feel you've got to have a conversation or speak your truth. There's got to be some kind of physical communication here to air your thoughts, and I feel that's what you're being guided to do. Do it in a loving, kind way without, projecting. So, I'm feeling this way. And then you're not saying you're doing this or you're doing that. Say, I'm feeling like this or I'm feeling like that, okay? Or I feel like you don't value me anymore. I feel like, and then you're not putting it on saying you're making me feel like this or you're doing this to me. Okay, instead saying I feel this way, what can we do about it? So however you want to word it, but I feel a conversation needs to be had. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, we're going to do CC's donation. Thank you for being here, honey, and thank you for your donation. Morning, Liz, can I get guidance on why at times, including today, I woke up a bit dizzy? And yesterday morning I was tired, I couldn't get out of bed. I feel you need to rest. It's ascension symptoms, okay? So I want to see what the archangels want you to know. But when you're feeling that energy, okay, that's because something is shifting and changing in your life. So you're going through ascension. But it's also a sign to slow down. Look at this. Archangel Jeremiah is saying all is well. So Archangel Jeremiah is the angel of life review. He's the angel who assists you with your current path, okay? And he's saying all is well. Everything is happening exactly as it's supposed to with hidden blessings. You'll soon understand. So I feel the reason why you're having these physical symptoms is through stress. Even if you don't feel stressed, your body will be feeling stressed, okay? From past anxiety or past tension or past worry. So this is why this has come through, because when you realise all is well, you start relaxing and calming your energy down. But I feel all as well as also Raphael saying to you, your body is going to be okay. Obviously, if you feel you need to see somebody, then do that for your peace of mind. But it's like I do feel Raphael is saying to you, all is well physically. It will heal. But Jeremiah coming through is the angel who is connected with life review. And it's like he's saying to you, I know you're worrying about lots of things, but you're going to be okay. So the message is you're going to be okay. I hope that helps, okay? And it's stress related. And great to have you here, honey. Thank you for using Milestone. Monday you said that Frank had a conflict with his girlfriend. I asked her why and does he has a message to me? Well, very likely he's having conflict with his girlfriend because he's conflicted about his feelings. Because obviously he wants to be loving towards you, doesn't he? He's messaged you and told you that he's dreaming about you and he's got feelings for you. So he's going to be having conflict with her because of his feelings. He may even be trying to put a mask on that like everything's okay. But underneath, he's thinking about change, okay? Because you've got the King of Cups, the Magician, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So what I'm feeling like is everything perhaps on paper with her would be wonderful. Perhaps they seem like, they're a great couple. Everything looks good on the surface. But behind the scenes, he's thinking about ending that. Because he knows that he's dreamed about you and his vision of life is really with you. You know that anyway. So I feel like he's acting on the surface one way, but inside he's thinking something else, and that's causing a conflict. So it's like he's gone from the situation he was in where he was mask wearing to another situation he's mask wearing in, but it's not as intense, obviously, as, you know, he's not married anymore, so he's kind of got his freedom and his sense of well-being back. But I feel like he's thinking about what he needs to do. So that's why there's a conflict going on, okay? So I don't feel like it's anything bad where, you know, they're at each other's throats or anything like that. He's saying your radiance, this is you, your radiance outshines the sun. Now, what I'm feeling with that is the sun, because she may be very pretty, she may have things going for her, you know, but she's no comparison to you. So he's saying your radiance outshines the sun. So I feel the message really is, no matter how she's been with him, if she's been all warm, lovely, kind, whatever, she's not you. They give me a block. So you outshine everyone. It's like you're here in a way, and she's there. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with her. What I'm saying is he's realizing now, he's saying, you're beautiful to me inside and out. I'm so attracted to your light. Okay, so he's attracted to you. He can't resist you. He can't help it. Okay, so that's what's going on with him. What I'm picking up on, Anne, is it's not even necessarily like he's comparing her to you, because there's nothing to compare. They give me fear, but I feel like when he's with her, something doesn't feel right. And that causes conflict, and she'll know it as well, because she'll be sensing something isn't right. And obviously that can cause conflict. You've got to talk to someone. So I feel that she may be talking to someone. Perhaps she's talking to her friends. He could be talking to someone in his life as well. Okay, you could even be obviously you're talking to me, you're talking to everyone here. But I feel this is like, there could also be talk. So there could be gossip going on. People could be gossiping. You know how people are. They could say, oh, you know, they don't seem as together as they once were. Or so there could be people around them causing conflict as well. But I feel it's because your light outshines the sun. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, you're saying, what does he have a message for me as well? What's his message for you? Look, oh my goodness me, dreams, there you go. He said, I'm having dreams about you. They make me wake up with a smile. That just confirms what he said to you in that message he sent you. And also the fact that he is dreaming about you. So it isn't like he's just having he's just had one dream about you. It's like reoccurring constantly, dreams. I hope that helps, okay? Karina with a C, thank you for being here, honey. Thank you for the donation. Message for today's court case for Michael. What's the message for today's court case for Michael? What do you need to know? I'm going to bring in a message from Archangel Jeremiah as well. What's the message? Okay, see how these cards are taking time. This could be thinking. So this could be, I don't know, if there's a jury or, you know, obviously if it's a court case, there'll be somebody in authority. They may be thinking, okay? So that could be the judge, or we got snail. So yeah, slow. So I feel it may feel slow. Because again, the cards, like how they were shuffling then, it was like taking time for the card to come through. So it may take time for the decision to come out. Or even if it's like a quick decision, it may feel to you or to Michael like it's taking forever, because we got the snail. So, and it says taking time, slow. You know, so I feel that, and obviously we know, I mean, the thing is, a big shout out, by the way, to our soul sister Carmel for gifting me this deck ages ago, and I haven't got round to sorting it out, and I'm using it now. And what I did was I can connect with what the pictures are anyway, intuitively, but I went into the little guidebook with this deck, because some of these cards are a bit unusual, and wrote on what the meanings are. But I'm feeling like with the way the cards were shuffling, and I feel it's either going to be a slow decision or it's going to feel like a slow decision. So it's like slow. So I'm getting the energy, the message is slow. So I want to bring in a message from Archangel Jeremiah. Okay, so what does Archangel Jeremiah want you to know about this court case with Michael, or for Michael, or whatever's going on? What's the message? What's the message? Oh, thank you, Kate. Hello, honey. Thank you for being here from Texas. I'm sending you lots of love. Look at this. Archangel Jeremiah is saying to you, even if it's slow or whatever's going on, everything is working out for the highest good of all involved. So this is about you relaxing about the situation, because God's on this, okay? There is a higher power watching over this. So everything is working out for the highest good. So try not to stress or worry if things are going slow. I hope that helps again. You may even see snails like in the physical world. Tara, thank you for the donation, honey. Love message from DM, hearing songs especially for you. So is there Especially For You by Kylie Minogue? Especially for you, okay? It's a beautiful song. So what's the song you're hearing meaning? The song he's sending to you, what's it mean? Be kind. Perhaps he's asking you to be more kind to him. Perhaps he feels like, I feel he does see you as a kind person anyway, obviously. But I feel like he may be saying, please be kind to me. So he may feel like he's struggling a little bit, okay? And it's not the right time. Trust in divine timing and divine order. So, and the camera just shut when I just bashed my arm there, but it was on my bracelet. So trust in the timing of your journey. That's what you're receiving messages about. Have compassion. Look at that. You've got be kind and have compassion. So maybe this is about trying to see it more from their point of view, or relaxing about things a bit more, or being kinder to yourself. They are shuffling songs to understand their feelings better. So your masculine may be listening to a lot of music themselves and then telepathically communicating to you what they want you to know. Focus on gratitude. These are also messages from your angels. Especially for you as a beautiful song. And I feel that's also about you giving to you. Focusing on the things in your life that make you shine. Look after your health and well-being. So I feel you're being communicated by your angels as well as through your DM as well. So look after you, be good to you, and they want to spend time with you in person. So that's what he's currently thinking about, how he can perhaps get to you or be with you or spend time with you. Focus on service. That's a really good thing for you to do to handle the situation. Focus on things you're doing, things that lift your vibration, that make you feel good. And it will happen soon, because maybe you're thinking, okay, well, when are we going to spend time together? It's going to happen soon. Okay, and they want the same future that you want, and this will happen soon. So you're receiving all these messages that things are going to happen soon and that you want the same things. So what else do you need to know from your masculine? What's the love message for you? Healing. I'm healing pain from my past, and maybe you're doing that too. I'm working on letting it go so I can be free to fully love you. Your love gives me hope. Your love gives him hope. So he is feeling hopeful, wants the same things as you, working out how to spend time with you. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donations, honey. Any message from Jay, because his energy has been quite strong and passionate. So I can see the other one as well. Let's do this one first. So I can see the other ones before that one. So what's Jay wanting you to know? The energy is strong and passionate. He feels like he's going to love you for the rest of his life, okay? He's either finding his freedom, or he's struggling with giving up some kind of freedom, okay? But he feels like when he's with you, he can be himself. He knows that. That's what he loves about being with you, or when he spent time with you, or when he thinks about you. And I do feel he's dreamed about you as well, because then I can start to believe in my dreams again, and it feels good. So I feel he's dreaming about forever with you. He's saying, I'll never give up on us now that I know who you are and what you mean to me. This love is forever. So I feel like what he's doing is he's dreaming about being with you forever. That's what he's dreaming about. But there may be something about his freedom that he's either afraid of releasing, or he's got to find his freedom. I feel it's more like a part of his freedom he's afraid of losing. And he would never lose his freedom with you, because when you with your true person, you feel free. You don't feel chained. You don't feel bound or anything like that. But he may be struggling with losing some form of his freedom. That's what I'm picking up on. And that's nothing to do with you and everything about him, okay? But obviously he's feeling all the Kundalini because he's feeling drawn to you. He said, I'm working on becoming the greatest version of myself, and I'm learning to love myself. I know the more I love myself, the more I'll be able to share with you the deep ocean of love I have in my heart for you. Now, what I'm feeling is love myself. I feel there's a lot of physical loving going on with himself. I can't say it any better than that because I've got to keep it PG, but I feel you understand what I mean. That's why you're feeling all the Kundalini. So I do feel there's a lot of desire there, and I feel that he's sorting that out with himself, if you know what I mean. Not with another person, by himself, okay? He does his own stuff. I probably will be too busy doing my stuff with or without him. You know you've got your own stuff going on, and that's why you're also not yet together. He's saying twin flame, soul level love, yes. So he does recognise you've got a soul bond in some way. And he's saying you are gorgeous to me. So he sees you as gorgeous, sexy. You know, he desires you, he wants you in a physical way. And that's why there's a lot of passion there. He's saying, give me time and I'll show up for you. Okay, so got to give him that time. And obviously you're working on other things. So he's saying, guidance on dealing with life, lawsuit and landlord, will I find a place to move? Well, Archangel Jeremiah is saying to you, all is well. Now, I feel this is why you're stressed out, why you're going through physical things, because you're panicking. Now, you're saying God will take care of it, but. So that means you're not trusting God. Otherwise, there wouldn't be a but. Okay? You're saying God will take care of it, but my landlord sent an email this morning, can't catch a break. So again, you're affirming there you can't catch a break. So you're not trusting in God. You're not saying, well, God's not taking it. It's like you're saying, well, not God isn't taking care of it because I can't catch a break, or because of this email. It's like you're letting this email affect your energy, and that's probably also why you feel stressed out. So Archangel Jeremiah is saying to you, everything is happening exactly as it's meant to. So affirm that, affirm, everything is always working out for me. I am safe, all is well. There's no need to worry, okay? There's hidden blessings you'll soon understand. So you can't yet see what's going on, but you will soon understand, okay? So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? You've got perfect timing. So again, the perfect time will come, but it's unlikely to happen the way you think. And the thing I'm connecting with here with unlikely is whatever you're stressing over is unlikely to happen. So if you're perhaps thinking he's going to evict me, or something's going to go wrong, or it's unlikely to happen, it's your ego pushing you into fear. So trust and say everything is working out in divine and perfect timing. God is in charge. God is working this out for me. I am safe. And then you don't stress, okay? Because I feel that's the problem, that you're stressing about things. And Vanessa, hey Laura, welcome honey. Speak your truth even if your voice shakes. The truth will set you free. God forgives you, now you must forgive yourself. So this could even be perhaps then you were thinking, oh, I'm sorry God for doubting you. And God's saying, I forgive you. It's okay, you've got to forgive yourself. So this is also about you working on self-forgiveness. Apologising to yourself for saying words to yourself like, I can't catch a break. Or, whatever it is. So I feel the more you forgive yourself, the better things will be. So look in the mirror and say, I'm sorry to yourself. Please forgive me to yourself. I love you. Thank you. And then you're saying to yourself, do you know what? All is well. I am going to be okay. So have faith. It's unlikely to happen the way you think, or your mind is playing tricks on you. It will all be okay. The angels are showing that to you. Here's your card. You've got get started. So you just need to get started. So what this could mean is like getting started with feeling better, but working on gratitude, writing down what you want. Perhaps sit down today and write affirmations. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have resolved things with my landlord. I'm so happy and grateful now that I've been offered a perfect position. I don't know, whatever it is. I'm so happy and grateful now I have the money I need to move or make a change or something like that. Okay, I'm so happy and grateful now that. And anytime you catch yourself saying but, and we all say it, try and say however instead, okay? So instead of saying, God will take care of it, however, my landlord sent an email this morning. And then it doesn't sound as macabre, does it? It's like, okay, sent me an email this morning. However, I am in control of my thoughts and I can catch a break. So you could say, I can't catch a break. However, I know that God is helping me. See what I mean? So it changes it. So instead of saying but, which makes it all dark and stressful, however brings a bit of light and hope in. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Victor, welcome, honey. We've got Donna, Victor. We've got Laura in the house. We've got Melissa in. Thank you for being here, everyone. We've got Shavika in the house. Welcome, everyone. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. Mariana, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. How will my income be impacted within the next few months with my company's restructure? Okay, what's my next best action to improve my income? Well, you've got prosperity, so things are going to work out, okay? Otherwise, that card wouldn't have come out. So Archangel Ariel, and this is an Archangel deck, okay? You've got victory at the bottom of the deck as well there, Luke. I'm going to take that as well. So Archangel Ariel, who is the angel to call on for finances and material things, has come through saying your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So your next best action is to trust and follow your intuition, and that will manifest your dreams. So think, okay, what do I want to happen? What's my dream? And then focus on that, and that will lead to victory. So I feel there's going to be a victory over the next few months. And this could well be a victory in this case you've got going on, okay? And Archangel Sandalphon, the angel of answered prayer, is saying, I've heard your prayers and they have been answered. You must have faith. So your next best action is to have faith, to trust your intuition and listen to what you're feeling, because you've got clairsentience. So you're going to feel it, okay? Archangel Raguel, I've got Raziel coming through as well, the psychic angel, but Archangel Raguel is the harmonizer. And I feel Raziel is helping you tap into your intuition through your solar plexus and your clairsentience and what you're feeling. And I feel Archangel Raguel is harmonizing everything. So there's a harmonizing coming in. So that means things are going to be okay. Okay, so notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. So you've got to trust what you're feeling. Let me just bring in another card from Archangel Ariel. So with that victory card coming in, it shows you there's no need to worry. The more you stress, the worse things get. And we all do it. This is your card. Okay, see it trying to come out there. 2. You've got donate and help. So donate, clear the clutter. Now, we're all being guided to do that, aren't we? Clear clutter, minimalise, simplify. It says clear the clutter and give your unwanted items to charity. Your donations are someone else's treasure, and this will clear the room for more to enter your life. And maybe you are clearing clutter anyway because you're thinking of relocating or moving. And health is wealth. Okay, you can have all the money in the world, but it's worthless without your health. And that means focus on releasing stress. Look after yourself and put yourself first when you need to. So do that as well. I hope that helps, because when you improve your physical health, you feel healthy, you feel happier, and then you're attracting what you want in. I hope that helps, okay? Liza, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, please a message from my DM. I sent a birthday message and he didn't open it, so what's going on with him and his feelings and plans? Well, try not to take that personally. Just because he hasn't opened it yet doesn't mean he's not going to. Okay, he may just not have seen it. Okay, so we've got I miss your warmth, and I'll be what we've got is a cold shoulder and intimacy. So I definitely feel like not that you may feel like he's currently giving you the cold shoulder because he hasn't opened your message, but I feel he is missing you and thinking about you. Now, just because he hasn't opened your message doesn't mean you're not on his mind, and he may even feel like you're giving him the cold shoulder. Okay, maybe he feels like you've turned your back on him, or you haven't been contacting him, and then you've sent this message and he's like, whoa. So perhaps he's a little bit afraid to open it. But he's saying, I want to open my heart, I want to be intimate. So I feel you're going to see 888 when something's about to happen. Because I feel just because he hasn't opened it doesn't mean he's not going to. He's perhaps waiting for the right moment, or he isn't yet aware of it. But what he wants you to know is he's saying, I miss your warmth. I don't want you to give me the cold shoulder, and they give me fear. So I feel this will make him feel warm, when he opens your message and he recognises that you've sent him that message. There's fear there, okay? I feel he's like, whoa, everything is okay. So I feel he's going to realise you're not actually ignoring him or giving him the cold shoulder. Not that I feel you are, but obviously he goes into his own head. And what you're saying, what are his plans? He wants to be intimate, to open his heart to you. So I feel he wants to have a conversation. He just may not know how to. Okay, so I feel what I'm picking up on here is that when you start seeing 888, and you may already be seeing that number sequence, that's a sign when something is going to happen. Whether he's going to reach out to you or he's going to open your message. And we've got the world there. It's like a cycle is completing. So I do feel he has a plan to move forward, and it is happening. Okay, you may see spiders as well. So, and I get this feeling like he's saying he didn't open it. I mean, is there a way he could have opened it without you realising that he hasn't? Is there a way he's hid that from you, that he's opened it without you knowing? Look, opening up. And I feel the opening up is about opening that message. Obviously wants to open up to you. So we've got opening up and we got worry. He said, I'm worried about what will happen when I follow my heart. I don't like letting people down, but I have to choose my own happiness. So he may have to let someone else down to be with you. We may even be afraid of letting you down. Okay, I'm worried about what will happen. So maybe he's worried about what will happen when he opens up that message. Okay, and that's why he's delaying it a little bit, because he may feel like you've been giving him the cold shoulder. Not that you have, you've probably just pulled your energy back. Remember, this is his perception. That doesn't mean you have to rush in and say, hey, I'm warm and loving towards you. It means he's got to level up and say to himself, come on now. You know, if you're pulling your energy back, it's probably because I've been pulling my energy back. Okay, he said, I want you to know I'm trying to open up. It's so hard to put my feelings for you into words, but I know you need to hear them. So maybe he's delaying opening the message because he knows if you can see he's opened it, then you'll be expecting some kind of response. But I do feel he will open it or he will see it. It's like something is moving forward. So I do feel he is going to move forward towards you, and the cycle you're currently in is going to end. So that could be like if you're currently in no contact, or there's a silence or a separation, whatever it is. I feel that will come to an end and something will move forward. Can we just see what else he wants to say? Cards just flew on the floor. He's saying, I cannot continue life as it is right now without you. I am therefore working hard on healing and changing my life so I can be with you, my one and only true love. So he sees you as his one and only true love. But he knows he's got to get started and do something. That's why that card flew out. Obviously, I channeled this card for someone else before, and that was on top of the deck, but it fell on the floor. So he knows he's got to get started, okay? So I do feel he will open up. He will open that message. So try not to take it personally. Just keep doing you. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you to everyone who's here. I'm sending you all so much love. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, guys. It really does help. Mods, let's see if we can get those likes up today. Krishna, thank you for the donation. Please tell if I will get the CDPO job I'm preparing for. So will you get this job that you're preparing for? You've got peace. So the first thing I'm connecting with is try and find peace in the situation instead of overthinking or worrying about it, okay? And the more peaceful you feel, the more smoother things will be. You know, obviously if you start worrying and stressing and overthinking, you're going to cause yourself some drama. So Archangel Shamuel is the angel who helps you to find what you're seeking. So it sounds like this is the job that you've been seeking. Peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So what I'm picking up on there is try and relax and just be at peace with this, you know, because within the next few months something is happening and you've got clear your space. I've got guided to that card as well. So clear your space. This could be preparation, you know, what you're doing at this time. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you and use feng shui. So perhaps act as if you've already got this job that you're preparing for. I feel within the next few months, things are moving forward. So this could be that you get this job within the next few months, or you get this job and then within the next few months, you're working in that job or things are moving forward. But what I'm finding is the angels say, what I'm feeling is the angels say, because I feel that you've found this is what you want. It's like this is what you truly wanted in your life. So you must act as if it's already yours. Okay, and clear your chakras as well. I feel this could be a leadership position or it's something that's going to make you feel like a leader. And I feel within the next few months you're moving into a leadership role. So if that sounds like what you're doing, then obviously you're getting ready for it now by clearing your space. So cleanse your chakras today and that will help you to feel more at peace. So I feel the answer is within the next few months. So not giving me a clear yes or no, because this is something you're learning to be at peace with whatever happens. Because remember, even if, for example, you didn't get this job, within a few months there's a leadership role anyway. So there'll be a win-win regardless of whether it's this job or something else. But with the cards coming out the way they are, I feel it's a very positive outcome. So I feel it would be, I'd be surprised if you didn't get the job, okay? Because you've got judgment as well. So maybe don't judge yourself about how your this preparation goes or an interview, or because sometimes we can overthink that, you know, that, oh my goodness me, did I do a good job in the interview, or did I say what I wanted to say, or and then you can judge yourself, or you may worry about what other people are thinking. Are they judging me? What are they thinking about? So I feel if you find peace, there's going to be a smoother outcome. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, just a message from Gabriel. So what does Gabriel want you to know? honour. I want to take the honouring path towards you, so I'm taking responsibility for my situation first. So whenever his situation is, he's going to deal with that first because that's the right thing to do. Look how quick they're coming out. He's saying, beautiful thoughts of one day being with you are what's keeping me going every day. So he is having beautiful thoughts about you. He isn't thinking anything negative about you at all. He does respect and value you, even if he hasn't acted that way in the past. And perhaps he didn't act that way in the past, and he's saying, I'm not that person anymore. I'm no longer the person I was before, that perhaps didn't value you. My heart belongs only to you, and he knows that, okay? So he loves you and wants you, and he's saying, you are beautiful and perfect for me. I'm so attracted to you. So there's a lot of desire there. What else does he want you to know? Because he's attracted to you, so obviously there's a lot of desire in Kundalini. He's saying, you were gorgeous to me, okay? He's saying, stop and process. So he is stopping things because he's processing. So that can be the delay, okay? Things may feel up in the air, or it could be in his head about you as well. So he is processing. I feel he is stopping himself, like he's wanted to reach out or he's wanted to do something, but he's stopped himself before he has because he wants to take the honouring path to you. So he is trying to do the right thing. And he said, I fancy you more now than in the beginning. So what he's saying is he really did want you in the beginning. You know, he really fancied you in the beginning. The attraction was there straight away. And he fancies you more now than he did. So it's like the desire has got stronger with time. It hasn't dissipated. I hope that helps, okay? Crystal, thank you for the donation, honey. I saw Dee's car. His thoughts and next action, any fears? Okay, so you saw his car. So that's a sign of movement. And it's a sign of speed, and it's a sign of something shifting. Okay, so what's his next action? Any fears? Okay, we've got the Queen of Swords. His fear is that you're going to be cold towards him, or you're going to push him away, or you don't want him anymore. You know, that's his fear. Obviously, that's not the truth, but that's his fear, that you may be a bit cold because you know what you want. And look at this, seeing you. Now, you've seen his car, and he's saying, I dream about seeing you. So I feel the message here is that he's manifesting interaction with you. He's manifesting running into you because he's dreaming about it. You're saying, I ended up behind. Well, there you go. Seeing you. And I feel he has seen you. Okay, so you might be thinking, well, I saw him. Did he see me? Okay, so he's saying, I dream about seeing you. And each time it ends with me kissing you. I know I could never let you go if I did. So what he's aware of is if he kisses you, or the next time he kisses you, he feels like he won't be able to stop kissing you. He feels like when he kisses you, that'll be it. So he's got to be prepared for that, okay? So I feel when he's kissing you and he's dreaming about it a lot, and I've got a reading coming up on the channel. I don't know if it's been on yet or not, I can't remember, but it's about kissing the feminine, and that's all they can think about. Okay, but I dream about seeing you, and each time it ends with me kissing you, I know I could never let you go if I did. So I feel he's also seen you, but he's a little bit afraid about what you're going to do. Okay, because he may be thinking about, I mean, obviously when he connects with you, he knows you're a very warm, loving person, but he may be a little bit worried or concerned about how you're going to act with him because of things that he's done. Okay, so what he's saying is, keep shining your light bright for me, my love. You are truly the light that keeps me going even on my darkest days. So your guidance is to continue to shine your light, and that's clearly why you've seen his car. And he said, I know I've tried to run away from our connection. I know I've tried to deny our connection and my love for you, but the truth is I can't run away from my own heart and soul. You are my heart and soul. Isn't that beautiful? So he's saying you are part of me. So what do the angels want you to know? Sensitivity and career transition. So I feel his next action is he may be going through a career change, or he may be going through some kind of work changes that he's dealing with. Okay, so he's currently dealing with that. You could be too, if you're mirroring that. But I feel that you're going to feel and sense each other. So you've got sensitivity. You're extra sensitive to energy and emotions right now. So I feel you're going to sense and feeling. But I feel he's like busy with some kind of work issue or something he's doing. So what's his next action? Okay, we've got the moon and page 1. So I feel there is good news coming out. I feel he does want to come forward with some good news. Okay, so I feel he does want to reach out and communicate. And I feel that's what he's planning on doing. And the moon, this could be happening around the full moon because we've got the full moon is significant there. and that's the 1st of May. So there could be a shift around the 1st of May. Okay, but I feel that he's like analysing things. And again, the moon is illusion. So he could be going through some stuff. There's something to do with his career going on. Okay, and that may even be an opportunity to come in and communicate, because he may say, guess what? I've been promoted, or I've changed my job, or I've done this, or whatever it is. Okay, so I feel that's how he could communicate with you, or that could be his way back in. I hope that helps, okay? Krishna, thank you for the donation, honey. Please give love reading for current love. So what's the message for you for current love? Courage, okay? So Archangel Ariel is saying, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. So in your current love life, either you or your person, it's probably your person, may need to fight for you, or fight for this love, or show up for you in a very courageous, brave way. And that's what they're gathering the courage to do. And I feel that that may be causing a delay or a block or an obstacle in some way. So the angels are comforting you at this time, okay, saying we are with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So if you feel this is hurting your heart because your person perhaps isn't showing up courageously, I feel that's what their intention is, okay? And you've got, yeah, this person may be wearing a mask, or hiding the feelings, or not being real, or, you know, getting on with things and not being truthful in some way. So I'm sick of pretending to be someone I'm not, wearing a mask. So your current love is wearing a mask. Okay, and I feel you are connecting with someone. If you're single, it's just about you being brave enough to perhaps open up to love, or allow love in, or be ready for love. But I feel this is someone around you needs to fight for you. And that's what they're currently doing. Well, that's what they're currently gathering the strength to do. Okay, so the guidance for you, you've got follow your mission. So at the moment, just focus on mission, purpose. And that could be like your job, or something you're doing in your spiritual journey. If you focus on that, then the universe will take care of the rest. And then you're not kind of overthinking things, or worrying, or stressing. Unleash your beast. So I feel this is allowing yourself to feel your emotions. You know, if you feel angry, have a scream, or if you feel emotional, have a cry, or let yourself feel what you're feeling. They're giving me fear there, and think it over. And this could be your person thinking things over. But think it over. Think, what do I want in my love life? Perhaps visualise that, write it down. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm in a wonderful, loving relationship with a partner who shows me how they feel, or whatever it is. And be willing to wait for what you deserve instead of settling for less than you deserve. I hope that helps, okay? If you can hear the noise outside, it's they're emptying the bins, okay? We're a bit late today. They usually come at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. And it's 27 minutes past 8 here in the UK in the morning. Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Use feelings for Priyanka and how he sees me. I'm worried the reason why he unfollows me suddenly from Instagram. Well, try not to worry or overthink about that, okay? Because that'll be your own worry, because obviously you're making too much about Instagram, okay? Because it's not all about Instagram or social media. You know, the love you share with him goes beyond a platform, or, you know, the physical world. You feel each other, and this can be another reason why he's unfollowed you, because you're learning how to feel him without having his physical presence there, okay? So be gentle with yourself at this time. Archangel Sandalphon is saying, be very gentle with yourself. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Now, what I'm feeling is that he's unfollowed you on Instagram, and it's actually a blessing in disguise, because he may not be in that gentle energy at this current time. You know, he may be struggling with things. He may be feeling stressed out or anxious, and he could push that energy to you. So try and see it as, okay, he's not following me. It's okay. It doesn't mean anything's changed. It doesn't mean he suddenly detests me. You know, it just means he's got his own stuff going on. And I feel he's going to be communicating with you through music, okay? That's what I'm picking up on. So what's he trying to communicate with you through music? So pay attention to songs you hear. Okay, so he's saying blinding lights. This is another thing, okay? Sometimes he feels blinded by your light, the way you are as a person. Perhaps he's like, I can't handle this right now. I need to have some space. Okay, or he feels so drawn to you, and if perhaps for whatever reason doesn't feel ready, he's got to deal with that feeling. But he is missing you because he's not seeing you or following you. He's saying, I feel a void in my soul without you. That's what you need to know. Okay, I feel a void without you. So he is missing you. If you're thinking, oh, he's just moving on with his life and he doesn't care. No, he is missing you. So what's your guidance, or what's his next action? We've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. So what I'm feeling is, don't let this stress you out, because the Queen of Swords can be someone a bit cool and cold, and just keep your heart open. Keep doing you. Don't change anything. Just keep being yourself. Okay, and have faith in who you are. So he's saying, I won't lie, I tried to move on. So maybe that's what he's thought, right? I'm going to try and move on. He's saying, I've tried to look for other people to be with. I thought I could forget you, but I'm simply lying to myself. You're the only one for me. I was just in my ego at the time. So I feel when he unfollowed you, he was in his ego. And that's easy to do. We all go into ego and do silly things when we're in ego. He said, I'm working on becoming the best version of myself. Learning to love myself. And I feel this is what you need to do as well. Instead of wanting outside validation from him, okay? I know the more I love myself, the more I will be able to share with you the deep ocean of love that I have in my heart for you. So just have faith at this current time that things are shifting, okay? And then you've donated and said, what's Umesh, this is your client, thinking about my work today and how does he see me? So let's bring in the work cards. So how is he thinking about you in the work situation? You give him a different perspective. So again, it's like, and what I'm feeling as well is like, you may have one view of how he sees you, and he sees you different, because I feel you worry a lot about what other people think about you. Like what his perspective is. And he sees you in a good light. He's saying, you've helped me to change the way I look at things. Okay, you see everything in a brand new light that helps me get where I want to be. And that's really what I channeled last time I connected with his energy for you. So it's the same message really coming through. So he doesn't see you as they're saying like a black sheep, which means someone who's different than everybody else. But like I'm seeing like the black swan as well, like is unusual, unique. So I'm kind of seeing him as he sees you as very unique. Okay, different than other people. Someone who's not afraid to perhaps go into the dark stuff or like be in the shadows. And I feel you've pulled him out of his shadows in some way. So he sees you as someone who sees things in a new way, like someone who helps him to look at things in a different way. So perhaps, for example, he's looking at something, say he's reading something, you say, well, I see it this way, and it sheds light on it. So I feel you help him to see things in a new way. So he sees you as a good, like in a good way, professionally. Okay. How else does he see you? How else does he see you? Because he's probably wondering if he feels anything for you physically. He thinks about being with you intimately. And he said, I'm ready to open my heart. Okay, so I feel he wants to open up about something in his heart. Now, this could be his feelings for you. Or it could be something that you bringing out of him to do with the work. You know, if he's got to open up his heart about that. But I feel he feels a very intimate connection with you. As in, like he could tell you anything, or he feels intimate towards you. So I do feel he's had intimate thoughts about you. So I do feel there's been a lot of desire there, even if he hasn't acted on it or said it. But I feel he is attracted to you. Okay, and then you've donated again and said, bucket messages for the rest of April, what's coming in. Okay, so what's the bucket messages? Couple fell on my lap there, so I feel these are important, these two. We got they like a post and Phoenix. Now that's really interesting, because the Phoenix is like you rising up. So this could even be in work, you feeling stronger about things, better, feeling more capable. Okay, but obviously the Phoenix rising is about you feeling strong within yourself. And I feel that's how you're going to feel for the remainder of April. Okay, so you've got the Phoenix, that's you, and they like a post, whoever this is. So this could even be you, like you Day Prater, or if I say it right, or you, the other you, not your client, the other you. And he is the other you, because you feel like he's your counterpart, coming back on Instagram. So he may well follow you again on Instagram, or like a post, or something could happen that brings in what you want, okay? Now, yeah, coming to you. So they're going to come to you, okay? And the answers are going to come. So you may receive an answer you want, or something happens that puts you into power. Now, I feel as well that whatever is going on is temporary. This is from his perspective. So I feel that, and I'm connecting with, your person, not your client, okay? So, and he's obviously stopped following you on Instagram. So I feel that's temporary. I don't feel that's going to last because it doesn't resonate with him not being away, like being away from you doesn't resonate with him. So I feel that him being off your Instagram is a temporary thing because he constantly wants to taste you and experience you, and he does that through Instagram. And he could well be watching you even if he isn't following you, okay? And he feels angry at himself because he's going through an awakening. So he's going through an awakening for the rest of April, and that's another reason why he's probably unfollowed you. But the answers are coming, and he's going to come to you, and it's possible he's going to like a post or follow you again, or he's going to be back on your Instagram. So try and let go of fear for now and just be in the moment. I hope that helps, okay? Gypsy, thank you for the donation, honey. I'm guided to heal deep resentment guidance, okay? Well, resentment is really forgiveness of the self and forgiveness of anyone else. And the way that you heal that is through the Ho'oponopono prayer. That opens all the doors. So looking in the mirror, looking into your eyes, or even looking into a photograph of yourself as a past version of you, whether it's you as a child or at a significant time in your life when you feel like that resentment, came up, and look into your eyes and say, I'm sorry. And mean it, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And you're appreciating that part of yourself. The other thing you can do that's really helpful is writing a letter to the person you're feeling resentment towards, whether it's yourself or your person or whomever. Don't send it, do it for you. So you write a letter about, dear you, and get all the pain out, okay? I feel like this because of this, or whatever it is. And then when you've got all the pain out, turn it into gratitude. And I'm so grateful for that because it taught me strength. It helped me to connect with my angels. It helped me to remember who I am. And then you turn all the resentment into gratitude, and healing will come from it, okay? So what's the message? You've got nurture. So Archangel Gabriel is saying, nurture your inner child. As you nurture your inner child, he says, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. But I feel this about you healing your own inner child. So this person you may need to heal is you, the inner part of you. Because your inner child feels like it's not safe sometimes. So when we go through hurt and pain, it's our inner child that's hurting. Okay, because our inner child is feeling neglected in some way. And that's why saying sorry to yourself as a child, that's why looking at photos of yourself as a child are very healing. That's why when I told you that story about, if you heard that about Charlie Morley, I saw Charlie Morley live on stage ages ago. He's a lucid dream specialist. And he was talking about how he had this lucid dream where this, I get upset every time I think about it because it's so emotional, it made me cry. He saw this old man coming towards him in his dream. And the closer he looked, he realised it wasn't an old man at all. It was his younger self, like his 4 or 5-year-old self coming up. And like pulling on him, saying, what happens? What happens? Imagine that, your like little baby self saying, oh, we've got all our life ahead of us. What happens? Is it magical? Is it special? And then you think, well, I've been through a lot of pain actually, and it hasn't been where I thought it would be. Think how painful that would be to your inner child. So you've got to heal that part of yourself and say, do you know what? I'm sorry for everything. Let's start again. Let's see this day as a new day, as a time to be in the present moment and love everything about life. So the more you nurture your inner child, the better you'll feel. So that's really what you need to do. So yes, obviously, forgive everything and rise. Forgive any other people and work through that pain. But focus on being kind and loving towards your inner child, inner self. And that will bring the healing in. I hope that helps, okay? Shavika, thank you for the donation. And also, they're saying every time you walk past a mirror, okay, blow kisses at yourself and say, I love you. You're so amazing. And it doesn't mean you're being vain. It means you're thanking yourself for being the person you are. You're magnificent. Like yesterday, I went out with a good friend yesterday and we were talking, and he really kicked me up the ass with a few things, to be honest, and made me see things different. And I went into the toilets. We were in a bar, and I went into the toilets, and there was a message on the mirror, and it said, you are gorgeous. And I felt like that was a sign for me, like I was saying, yes, remember who you are, Liz, Remember your beauty and light. Don't feel depressed or sad because of what your masculine is or isn't doing. So I hope that helps, okay? Shavika, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, good morning. Will I clear my interview? 3D messages from T. So will you clear your interview? Okay, will you clear my interview? Okay, look for a sign. So you're going to receive signs about it. You probably already are. Okay, you're probably already receiving signs it's going to be okay. And you can ask Archangel Gabriel to give you confidence with your voice. Archangel Michael to give you strength. You can call on Archangel Zadkiel to help you to remember who you are or remember facts or information. So I feel you're going to see signs about whether you're going to clear this interview. And remember, it's all about you, feeling good about you. If you go in there confidently, then obviously you're going to clear it, no problem. Okay, so anything else about that? Are you going to clear your interview? Oh, thank you, Melissa. You got the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is very powerfully. You got progress. So I do feel, I feel you will clear your interview. But again, if you don't, then obviously there's a reason for it. Remember that everything happens for a reason. But I feel this as you making progress and getting through things. So it feels like, yes, okay, you will clear your interview. And the 3D message from T, you've got the 2 of Cups coming through, which is reminding you that he loves and cares about you, that you're his true love, that you're the one he desires. Give me a block there, even if there's blocks. So what does T want you to know? So T is saying to you, I want to come closer, just give me time. Okay, so if you give him time, he said, I need time and I need to take my time with this decision. It's too important. I feel like I only have this one chance to get it right with you. So if you give him time, he's going to come closer to you. Okay, he's saying, I want to hold you close and tell you that everything will be okay. Every choice we make leads us closer together, but you must give him time to do that, okay? So he's asking you for time at this time, at this current time. He's asking you for time. Yeah, and he said, I'm under pressure, sinking into the depths of sadness. So he feels pressured. Now, it's not that you're pressuring him, not giving him enough time. He feels like time is running out himself. It's nothing to do with you. It's about himself. So he feels under pressure. Now, he could also have pressure at work or in other areas of his life. So just let him deal with it himself. So give him time, give him space, focus on you. Let him bring clarity into his own life. I hope that helps. Again, look at that then. There was 44 watching and 44 likes. So you're surrounded, and this journey is surrounded by angels. 4444. I hope that helps, okay? Gypsy, thank you for the donation. How is Jerry? What would you like me to know? Is he free? Okay. So what's going on with Jerry? What's going on with Jerry? Okay. So, well, Jerry, as well as feeling under pressure in his own life, he said, I know we're meant to be and I'm committed to our love. He wants a commitment with you, but he feels under pressure in his own way. He said, I'm absolutely obsessed with you. Okay, so he is perhaps watching you on social media. Your body, he loves your body. This is a bit of a rude card, but we've got feminine beliefs here. So I feel the message is whatever you believe without your ego there. That's how he feels about you, because perhaps you do feel he's obsessing over you. Perhaps you feel like he's watching you. You can sense his energy. I do feel he's wearing a mask in his life at this current time, and he's stripping down his masculine beliefs. He's thirsty for you. So when I'm picking up on his energy, I don't necessarily feel he's with anybody else. I feel he's working on himself. So he could be down the gym. You know, this person's like drinking a lot of water. Obviously that's thirsting for you, or thirsty for something, you know, with you, you know, thirsting because we've got obsession there. But I feel that he could also be working on himself. You know, so he could like be a little bit obsessed with his body, as in working on it. So, you know, if he's a gym guy, or, you know, if he likes looking good, or he may just be obsessed with that at this current time. He may feel like I need to get healthy, or I need to look after myself better. And I feel he does get obsessed with things like that. And then he puts himself under pressure. So he may feel like I've got to do 50 push-ups. And then he's pressuring himself to do it. Or I've got to hit that goal at work, and then he feels pressured about it. Or I've got to, you know, clean the car, or whatever it is. So I feel that he does go into obsessive thoughts a lot. Okay, and that could also be how he's distracting himself from you. Okay, so, and you may be picking up on that. Maybe you're feeling a lot of pressure yourself. You could be having headaches or tension in your head. And he's also healing. He said, I'm healing pain from my past, okay? I'm working on letting it go so I can be free to fully love you. Your love gives me hope. So, and he's saying, I need to be free to fully love you. So I'm not feeling necessarily there's another relationship around him, but he may not feel free because he may have these other obligations like at the gym or his work or whatever it is. Okay, if he is in a relationship, which I'm not picking up on, we just see, he could be freeing himself up from that, but I'm not really picking up on that at all. It's more like an isolated energy. Got the Two of Cups because he wants a relationship. I feel he's thinking about it. There could be someone around him, but I feel I'm getting this energy where it's more he's focused on himself, to heal himself and to release the past. So I feel you've got to give him time to do that. I hope that helps, okay? Yanza, thank you for the donation. Yanza says, how does V feel about our situation? So how does V feel about your situation? So, well, obviously you're learning patience at this time. I feel that V is thinking about you and is missing you and curious to know what you've been doing, and they're going to reach out to you. So I do feel there's going to be communication, okay? And what V is saying to you is, please be patient with me. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm still working things out in my own mind. It's comforting to know you're there. So I feel that V knows you're there, whether that's because your energy is around them or you are in contact. But I feel that there is going to be a message coming. Okay, so I do feel their intention is to contact you or send a message to you. They're going to reach out to you soon because they're thinking about you and curious about you. And there's fear there. So, they could be working through some fears because perhaps this person doesn't know what's going on at this current time and wants to have a conversation about it. So trust what you're feeling, okay? There will be victory in this situation. There's also prosperity coming through and you are safe. And I feel this is really what Archangel Michael wants you to know, that V feels safe with you. Okay, that's how he feels. Whether the situation feels safe or not, you are safe, okay? So I'm preparing you against the same protecting you, but preparing you as well for what's coming. But I'm protecting you against lower energies and guarding you, your loved ones, and home. So you are watched over by your angels. Okay, so this could also be a huge sign that you are being protected at this time from the situation itself. But what I'm picking up on is the way that he feels about you is that he wants to get closer to you and he's going to message you and sort things out because he's curious. So maybe you've pulled your energy back and he's curious about you and he is thinking about that and he's very grateful you're being patient with him. So let me just pull a card for you as well. What do you need to know at this time? What do you need to know at this time? What do you need to know at this time? Yeah, take your time before you do anything. You've got to remain poised. And I feel that's about think before you act. That's what was really coming through then with the shuffling. Let me just see what these are. We've got stay in your own lane, which means do your own thing, okay? Remain poised. You are safe. There's Archangel Michael again, same message, you are safe. Be more loving. And this is more about being more loving to yourself. Perhaps this is what you were wanting from V, more love, okay? Be flexible. So be okay with timings and when things are going to happen and all of that. Use your intuition, so trust in what you're feeling. Find a solution. I feel that's what V is currently doing. And stand your ground. So don't back down. I feel the message is like wait. Be poised. Poised is like when you're about to pounce or do something. Think before you act. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Ask his feelings for Priyanka. How does he see me? Tomorrow is birthday. Should I wish him? But we're in no contact for 2 years. What will be his action? Well, obviously, if you feel guided to reach out and say something to him, then do that. But ask yourself the question, are you doing that because nothing is happening with you? Or are you doing it because you truly do want to be in contact with him? Okay, or are you just thinking, right, well, I'm not getting any attention on Instagram from you, so I'm going to focus on S. So you have to ask yourself why you're thinking of doing these things. Okay, so what does S feel about Priyanka? Power. I'm so proud of the way you're in charge of your own life. So he's very proud of you. So he either feels like you've changed or he's seen a change in you. So he could be watching you, but he's saying, I'm proud of the way you are, the way you're in charge of your own life. I admire that. So he admires you. So it's very likely he is watching you in some way. He's saying, you help me find the power to be the best person I can be. So I feel he is working on himself. You know, this 2 years where you've been in no contact, he has become his best, he's been becoming his best version. Now, if you reach out to him and send him a message, okay, on his birthday, you could even say that to him. You could say, I'm so proud of you, or something like that, or happy birthday, I'm proud of you, whatever you want to say. So this could also be a sign that would help him to feel more powerful if you kind of said to him, so proud of the way you are, you're in charge of your own life, I admire that. You know, you help me to be a better version of myself, a better person, or whatever you want to say. Maybe you just wanted to say happy birthday or thinking about you. But I feel that there's a power there still between the two of you. It's like you do still feel connected to each other. And I feel he does feel your energy a lot as well. Anything else? I always listen to music and sing along as a way of speaking to you from afar. So he's communicating with you in music. Okay, he lets you know in music how much he misses you and the love he feels for you. He's saying, do you hear me? So I feel he's communicating with you in music, whether you've been aware of that or not. And that's his action too, he's communicating in music. So what would happen if you sent him a message? How would he feel, for example? So it would end a cycle. Okay, so I feel that because the Ten of Swords is in reverse there, so I do feel what I'm picking up on here is, if you reached out to him, okay, I mean, there may be some more delays in contact. He may not reply, or he may not reply straight away. So there may still be delays in contact even if you reach out, because remember, it's not more important, but I suppose it will be better if he reached out to you. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, but I feel that, again, this could put you into your head. Okay, and you've got to do what you feel is right for you. So I'm not saying don't reach out. I'm just saying you've got to ask yourself the question, okay, if I message him and he doesn't reply, would I be triggered by that? Would that stress me out? Would it cause me more pain? Okay, and if the answer is no, if you're feeling like, no, you know, I'm indifferent about it. If he replies, he replies. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Then obviously do what feels right to you. But I feel there could be some more delays in contact. Okay, if you reach out. But it would perhaps end a cycle in your mind. Perhaps you're thinking, I want to do it. So do what you feel is right. That's the message. It's about my self-respect. Of course, yeah. Of course. So, you know, and if you're just perhaps thinking, oh, I'm thinking about him because I'm not getting anything from you. And I'm not saying it's like you're putting one for another. But be honest with yourself about why you're perhaps wanting to contact him. Especially if you're wanting, you know he needs to contact you. But he is missing you and he's communicating with you in music. I hope that helps, okay? City Cat, thank you for the donation. Would love a message from my DM, feeling grateful. So what's your masculine want you to know today? This is for City Cat. What's your masculine wanting you to know? Flying out, okay? So we've got message. He's saying, I will reach out to you soon. So if you're wanting contact, he is going to reach out. He said, I am thinking about you. I do miss you, and I am curious to know what you've been doing. So he's overthinking things, okay? And it's the way you entice him. It's like you're pulling him in. So I feel he feels magnetically drawn to you at this current time. And he's also thinking naughty, cheeky thoughts about you, because you've shown him that side of yourself. And I feel he's thinking about that. So I feel he's thinking about times when you've either been intimate or you've been flirty, or he's had a dream, like a lucid, lusty dream about you, and he's thinking about that. He feels like you entice, tease and please him. He said, I want you. So I feel there's a lot of desire at this current time, and Kundalini pushing him to reach out to you. He's like that volcano that's ready to explode, okay? So the desire is pushing him to take action. Like bin men are coming down my side now. So they're going to empty my bin now, I think. So I want to show you off to my family and friends. So he's also thinking about that. Let me just see if he waves at me. No, he's not seeing me today. So I want to show you off to my family and friends. So he is thinking about that. And he's saying, don't worry so much. I always want you. So again, desire. Don't worry so much about this. So if you're worrying about anything, there's no need to. Because he's saying, I always want you. And you are gorgeous to me. This has come out a few times in this live today. So remember, the masculine is very, very attracted to the feminine. Like all of you watching at this current time, your person sees you as gorgeous to them. Okay? So don't worry so much. It's going to be okay. And obviously, I don't feel you're like worrying because you're feeling grateful. But you may have a moment where you perhaps go into a little bit of fear. And he's still awakening. I am awakening. Even after all we've been through, our love continues to stand strong, and it always will. So even after everything, he's still drawn to you. But I feel he's going to message you soon. I hope that helps, okay? Fatima, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from F. So what does your masculine want you to know? This is for Fatima. He's saying happiness. Happiness has been with you. So he's thinking about you today, and he's feeling happy when he thinks about you. So there's a lot of warmth coming over him. So you may feel hot, okay? You know, like when you're in the sun and you get hot. So he may have a hot flash. You're like, where's that come from? It's because he's having this warmth come over him when he's thinking about you. And he's saying, when I'm with you, I want to feel like that for the rest of my life. I have so many plans for us. So I feel he's in planning mode. He's thinking about what to do. And he's thinking about you with love in his heart today. Okay, you make me happy. I want to be happy with you for the rest of my life. I want to be with you for the rest of my life. And he said, I'm working on becoming my true, authentic self. The person I have always desired to be, and the loving, caring and well-balanced partner that you dream of having by your side. So you may have a dream where he's by your side as the person you want him to be. And that's the person he's aspiring to be. And I feel he's showing that to you in a dream. So I feel that what's going to happen next is you're going to have a dream where he shows up for you correctly. And that's his way of showing you that's what he's working on becoming, okay? Because you're his happiness. But he wants you to know he's thinking happy thoughts about you. Anything else he's thinking or feeling today? Yeah, please be patient. I am coming home. So he's asking for time, okay? Please be patient with me. I really need to speak to you. Will you hear me out? So when he's ready, he's going to reach out. And he's feeling urgent about it at this current time. So you could feel urgency. Okay, like you feel like something is happening because he wants to talk to you, but he also knows he needs to show up correctly. I hope that helps, okay? Kat, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. In my dream, I received a message from S. I would like to get it in the 3D. I'm calm and letting go. I don't have power from a few days. Please, a card regarding that dream. So what do you need to know regarding this dream, first of all? Well, I just saw the moon cycle card come out there. It didn't come out, but I saw it wherever it went, okay? And that's about, the moon card could be about lucid dreaming. Okay, so you got counsellor. So I feel that this message is, it's like you're receiving counselling in your dream. It's like you're receiving help, support, guidance. So obviously you're having this dream where you got a message and it made you feel a certain way. So Archangel Azrael is the angel who comforts you. You know, like when we go through any grief or pain or struggle, whether it's with losing a loved one or going through separation, or, you know, Archangel Azrael comes in to bring comfort in. He's one of the most beautiful loving angels in that way, okay? And he brings that sense of peace in. So he's saying you are a natural counsellor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So I feel that what you're receiving in your dreams is guidance and reassurance, you know, that you're okay, because you reassure other people and guide other people, but you're receiving what you need in dreams. So you're receiving the counselling or the help or the support you need in your dreams, okay? And I feel the angels are assisting you. What else does he want to say? He's saying time. He's asking you for more time, okay? So he's saying, I need to take my time with this decision. It's too important. I feel like I only have this one chance to get it right with you. So he doesn't want to mess it up and he needs more time. So he's asking you in his own way for time. You know, please be patient with me, give me time. And that's the reassurance you're receiving. And he says, you spark something deep inside of me, ignition. So you may also be feeling a lot of heat and kundalini and fire and desire because the passion is on fire, the spark is still there. It's like he wants you to know that the spark is still there. So you could have a dream about a flame, or you could have, maybe you see a flame in the real world, or you see a lighter, or, you know, someone messing around with one of those lighters like that, you know, where it's got the, you know, you have to flick it for the, I mean, I know you flick all lighters, but you may see someone using one of these flick lighter things. Can't think what they're called because I haven't smoked for so long. I haven't smoked for 20 years now. But, you know, one of those flippy lighter, they used to think they're dead cool, you know, having one of them. You know, those oil lighter things. You may see an oil lamp, so I feel you're being guided. Anything else you need to know? I'm going to bring you a card from this deck as well. Anything else you need to know? Cat, what do we need to know for Cat? You've got, look at this, you've got creatures' paws. So I feel you're receiving animals, signs through animals, okay? And this is a helping hand. So you're receiving messages in signs, nature, animals, So messages from the other side as well. So again, Archangel Azrael connects you with the other side. So this could also be you having a mediumship gift. You've got friendship and forgiveness. So making new friends, perhaps working on the friendship with you, forgiving everything, rising, letting go. You know, I'm seeing that like a claw, letting go. I hope that helps, okay? I'm sending you so much love. That could even be black around you as well, guiding you. It's like you're familiar. Raluca, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can I have a message about the connection with B? I'm releasing a lot and feeling confused if we'll continue or not between us. So what does B want to say to you, first of all? What does B want to say? He's saying forever. So he's not going to give up. You're saying, will this continue? And he's saying, I'll never give up on us. Now I know who you are and what you mean to me. This love is forever. So I feel the first thing you need to know is the confusion is there in your mind through the ego, because in the heart, you know it's forever. It's eternal love. So the message there is about it being eternal love. It's not over between you. Okay, it's just there's obviously some confusion there because you may feel like, why isn't it happening? Or, you know, you could be questioning certain things. There could be doubt there. So what else? What else does he want to say to you? He's saying to you, I look forward to the day I get to see you again. So he does think about seeing you again in the physical world. I am always dreaming about it. So he's currently dreaming about you. Okay, that's how the universe is connecting with him to work through his own confusion. So he's dreaming about spending time with you or being with you. He's saying, I'm asking the universe to help to make this happen. So he's asking the universe for help as well in his own way. And obviously you're asking the universe for help, or God, or your angels. So you could be seeing 222, you could be seeing spiders. What else do you need to know? Yeah, you've got the Hermit in reverse. So I feel this is what you want. You want him to come out of the dark, or you want him to come forward to you. You want something to happen. And you've got to remember who you are as the Empress there. You're doing a lot of mirror work at this time. You're both healing. So things are being healed and mirrored back to you. So you could be seeing mirrored numbers. You could be feeling each other's energy more, waking up in the night more, things like that. So remember, everything you're going through is to heal you, to heal the aspects of you that you can't perhaps heal when he's around you. And I feel there is an apology coming in as well. Let's get one more message, anything else you need to know. So to answer your question, will it continue or not? Of course it will continue, it's forever. It's only your ego telling you other things because you want action. Taking action, okay? So it's a take action. So this can be about you taking action towards yourself. It doesn't mean you've got to take action towards him. I feel you're wanting him to take action towards you, and that's why you may be getting a bit stressed or anxious about things. But you can take action towards other things, you know, that you're doing in your life. So I just want to see what the guidance is for you. Life review. And this may be why you're going through all this confusion, because you're like looking over your life thinking, there's got to be more than this, or what do I do next? Or, you know, you're perhaps wanting things. So Archangel Jeremiah is saying to you, Jeremiah is saying to you, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that's unbalanced. And that's what you're doing at this current time. So work on balancing your own energy in your own life. And, you know, say to God, I give my life to you. You know, I did that the other day. And I've felt calmer since. Okay, I kind of give everything to God. I said, okay, I'm giving everything to you, my career, my love life, my health, everything. It's all in your hands, God. And I felt like a big weight had been lifted off my shoulders. So you may be going through the same thing. And I feel we're all going through some kind of life review at this time. There's big changes occurring this year, you know, where we're just being guided to focus on peace and allow things to unfold. And whatever you are guided to do in your life, that's also a brilliant idea. And you're being guided towards a healthy lifestyle. You just need to breathe. These cards are moving on top. So Archangel Raphael is saying the more you breathe and the more you focus on living a healthy lifestyle, and that also means focusing on peace, which is a brilliant idea, the better you're going to feel. I hope that helps, okay? Tiffany, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from my spirit team in regards to work and any messages from R. I've been feeling worried of my person moving on with someone else. And that's, you know, your own fears as well. So what's your message in general from your angel? So you've got healthy lifestyle. And I've just had this card coming through for Raluca. So the other cards repeat when they need to come out. So regarding your work or anything else you're doing, you have to think, am I currently living a healthy lifestyle? So does your work feel healthy to you? Does it make you feel good? Do you feel it benefits you? Okay, it could be something to do with health, what you do with work, but I feel this is about you looking after yourself better. Could even be that you need to eat more of a healthy diet, get adequate sleep and exercise regularly for optimal health, but you may be thinking you want to bring more of a healthy work life in. So that could also be like if you haven't got the balance right, if you're overworking or overthinking things, or you're feeling stressed because you've also got life review and brilliant idea. So I feel Archangel Jeremiah, let's say, so it's a brilliant idea at this time to look at your life, to give yourself a bit of a life review and think, what do I want in work? Okay, because obviously if you're asking about work, there's something you're thinking about changing or doing. Yeah, look, you've got the snake. So there could have even been some changes around the year of the wood snake, and you've got the snake bringing in a shedding. So you are starting to outgrow your current job or your current work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. So I'm not surprised that's come out because you've got a healthy lifestyle. And the angel's saying you work better in a healing job or something that brings healing in. Okay, so healing could be like a healing kind of profession or just something that feels very healing to you. Something that makes you feel better. That's what the angels want you to review at this current time in work, okay? So what's going on with your masculine? What's going on with R? Thank you for showing me what true love is. It's unconditional. So I feel you need to let go of the conditions. Your own fears around what he's doing or why, because he's learning lessons. So even if he was with someone else, I'm not saying he is, he would be learning in that situation, as tough as it may be for you. And he's saying, you're helping me to realise what true love is. That true love is unconditional, where there's no demands. There's no things have got to be a certain way. It's about just allowing things to unfold. Look, he's saying, have faith in me. So let go of the worry and focus on faith. He's saying, I have faith and open our connection. It's like he's saying, I hope you do too. I know you've been brought into my life for a reason, and it's bigger than both of us, which means there's a reason for everything that happens. There's growth there on a soul level. So I feel the message here is about you having faith and hope instead of worried about him moving on with someone else. And understanding that even if he did meet someone else, he would have a beneficial lesson there. But he can't move on from you because you're the person he's truly meant to be with. Okay? It's because, again, the ego is saying it needs to happen now. There's so much hope in your future with him. So have faith in that, okay? Something could be happening around the Aquarius season. So the Aquarius season comes in January to February. And that could be your timeline for union, next year. So you may be going to just focus on, you and working on self-love and self-care and all of that. So I'm not saying it's definitely going to be around then, but there's definitely something happening between now and then. And there's hope. I feel there's hope in your connection. So release fear and focus on faith. I hope that helps, okay? Steph, thank you for using milestone, honey. Hi, Liz, any message from Zach? Been feeling sad the last 2 days, and today I saw an eagle. So obviously that eagle is a sign of him coming in. Okay, so what's going on with Zach? And you could definitely be picking up on his pain as well. Yeah, he's saying it feels like I'm slowly losing you, fading. That's why you feel sad, because he feels like he's losing you in some way. Now, it doesn't mean he is losing you, but he may feel like he is. He may feel like, where are you, what you're doing? They give me the song Faded. I mean, that's such a gorgeous song. There's a miracle coming in, though. And he feels like you're his miracle. He said, my world has changed in miraculous ways. Nothing will ever be the same now I know you. So what he means is, since he's met you, his life has changed for the better. Even if he's been through struggles, trials, tribulations, pain, it's growing his soul. It's making him stronger. He feels like you're a miracle in his life. And I feel there is a miracle coming into your connection. That's why you saw the eagle. I feel you're going to see bees. But he is worried that he's losing you. And this could be because you've pulled your energy back or you're focusing more on you. So I feel he is planning to do something because he doesn't want to lose you. You may hear that song Faded. There's definitely going to be a movement here. He's going to come towards you, okay? And the more you focus on gratitude, feeling confident, feeling good about you, letting go, the more he's going to come forward towards you, the more he's going to feel drawn to you. They give me fear because impatience could be in the way. Okay, so make sure you're being patient, you're breathing, you are allowing. Because I feel he's feeling impatient about moving towards you. He wants to because he's worried he's going to lose you. If you hear that song Faded, okay, then that's a confirmation of that for you. Yeah, Donna's just put it in the chat there. Such a gorgeous song. Okay, that's one of my Twin Flame songs. So you've got, oh my goodness me. So the angels blow me away. You've got faded coming out. I mean, you can't write it, can you? Where are you now? I've got angel bumps. Oh my goodness me. This is why I do what I do. The angels blow my mind, honestly. Look at that. Can't write it, can you? Okay, where are you now? I've got angel bumps. That's confirmation in itself, that coming out of that depth there in that way. I mean, you can't write that, but I feel that you're going to hear the song. I feel you're going to hear the song, and that's going to confirm it to you once and for all. That he's missing you, he's wondering where you are. But it's a beautiful song. Where are you now? Okay, so Fady, where are you now? Thank you, angels. You just continue to blow my mind after all these years, okay? Worked with angels for 16 years properly, and they just continue to blow my mind every day. Bina, thank you for the donation, honey. Question below. Hi, Liz. I started morning affirmations. That's good. And my past 2 days have been so good. That's really good to hear. See how gratitude and affirmations change things. I've been all happy and bubbly in front of my DM, and that changed his energy as well, of course, because he feels less pressure and less stress, and he's more attracted to you anyway. He's more drawn to you when you're in that energy. So what does he want to say to you today? In my arms, look at this. You are the finish line, my happy ending. As soon as I have you in my arms, everything will be right. Everything will be all right. So I feel that he's feeling that more and more. So the more that you operate in your power in that way, the more you kind of open your arms to the blessings of the universe, the more he wants to run into your arms. So it's like the fact that he's saying that to you as you're the finish line, he's saying to you, don't worry about what I'm in. You're the end result. You're my long-term plan. You're end game for me. You're the person I'm going to end up with. You're the finish line. That's what he wants you to know. So you could see finish lines. So don't be surprised if you kind of put the TV on and there's a race, someone's running a race and they go through the finish line or something like that. But he's saying you're my happy ending. And he wants you to be happy. He doesn't want you to be sad and miserable and stressed out and worried and all of that. He wants you to be happy. And I'm really proud of you, honey, okay? So I hope that reading we did helped as well. So look at this, we've got the sun. And I feel that you've brought some sun into his life. He feels like when you're happy, he feels it deep within. So remember what he's doing. He's convincing himself everything in his life is normal, yet he's feeling miserable inside, okay? He may have moments of happiness, but they don't last in his karmic life. So remember, he is addressing that. So, he's grateful that you're grateful. So that was bringing an affirmation for you. So how are you feeling? What's the guidance for you at this time? Well, what he wants you to know today is that he sees you at the finish line, okay? Look at this. Spend time and do what you enjoy. So affirm, I spend time doing what I enjoy. And you're going through a rebirth in your life. I'm going through a rebirth in my life. Now, you don't have to affirm those things, but that's the message. You are going through a rebirth, a change at this time, so you can enjoy doing what you love doing. And the more you focus on that, the better things will become. I hope that helps. And it's the truth, it's like in The Secret, the film, obviously the book as well, but in the film, it shows a woman and she starts the day negatively. And everything goes wrong in that day because of the way she starts the day. And then it shows again her having a day that goes well. So the same things, like it shows, for example, she gets up and she goes into the bathroom and she's run out of toothpaste. Does she throw a toothbrush in the sink and go, or does she say, and just pretend to clean her teeth anyway? It's like she ladders her tight, she's putting on. She stresses out. Or does she say, it's okay, take them off, I can go tightless today. It's like you've got to think, okay, it's happening for a reason. I'll be okay. It will be okay. I hope that helps, okay? I am Sakonia, thank you for the donation. What is Harshit feeling for me today? Any message from him? So what is Harshit feeling for you today? He's feeling a bit overwhelmed by his feelings because he wants to open up to you, but he's feeling a bit overwhelmed. He also knows he's got to leave something behind. It's time to leave something. He's saying, before I met you, I was settling for a life that no longer made me happy. It's time to leave that behind me because you've shown me that I can. Okay, so he's overwhelmed with that as well, because he may need to leave a situation or move on from something to have this new beginning that he wants with you. And he's got to open up to obviously release that as well. And he's feeling overwhelmed. He said, I'm trying to keep everything working in my life. I'm overwhelmed. There's so much to think about. So he's currently stressed and he's overthinking. And you may feel that. You may get tension headache, or you may feel a little bit of pressure in your forehead. He said, I want you to know I'm trying to open up. It's so hard to put my feelings for you into words, but I know you need to hear them. So he does want to tell you how he feels and what's going on in his life, but he's feeling overwhelmed, okay? What else? So yeah, you've got the Ten of Wands in reverse. He needs to lift the burden. I feel that's what he's focusing on doing at this time, with it being in reverse, and then he'll move forward. Okay, so it feels like once he's released the burden of whatever he's stressed about, he's going to take action towards you. And this could be within the next 8 to 10 weeks, okay? So I feel he is going to do this. Now, this could even be the actual burden he's got about releasing what he needs to release, especially if it's something karmic. He may release that in October, and then between October and December, that's when things move forward in a positive way. But I mean, take the timeline out of it, because he's going to release the burden that he's currently overthinking, and then he's going to take action. That's what you need to know. But he doesn't want to come towards you when he's carrying this burden around. I hope that helps, okay? Wish right now, thank you for the donations, honey. So DM's feelings, thoughts and intention, next action. So what's your DM feeling and thinking? He's asking you to wait, okay? He's trying to find strength. So he's saying to you, I know it's taking me a while. I do know what you need and I want to do this right. Please wait for me. Now, waiting for him doesn't mean that you're putting your life on hold. It means live your life, do you? But you must trust him. So he's asking you for more time. So again, his next action is to find strength. It's not to do anything per se. It's more to find strength to do something. So he's saying, you are so much stronger than me. You know what you want and you know how to get it. You are beautiful and your beautiful strength holds us together. So he's very inspired by you. So really your next action is to keep being you, because you inspire him to become a better version of himself, a stronger version of himself. He feels like he's a coward compared with you. That's how he feels. What else? So his intention is to find the strength to make a change, okay? He's also worried about what people think. Gossip. He's worried about being gossiped about. So he may worry about his reputation, and he's trying to gain a fresh perspective on that, to think, who cares what people think? Because he does see the truth. He knows what he needs to do. He's facing his shadows, and he is doing a lot of self-healing at this time. And he said, I do see what I've done. I am gaining a new perspective on things. I am ashamed of what I've said and how I've behaved. But I feel he's got to come to terms with overcoming that, okay? So you can't rush it. So what else do you need to know? 2 cards. You've got reconsider and take action. So I feel the message is, once he's reconsidered things, or he's, worked through his shadows, he's going to take action. But if you're thinking about taking action, I feel you need to reconsider, because you're being guided to wait, okay? So if you're perhaps thinking, right, I'm going to reach out, I'm going to do something, or whatever it is you're thinking of perhaps doing, reconsider. Okay, and again, I feel like he wants to take action towards you, and then he reconsiders. So it's like he wants to do something, or he perhaps thinks, right, I'm going to do something, and then he chickens out, and he reconsiders because he's overthinking. So I feel you've got to just give him that time, okay? Hotel job guidance, online business guidance. So let's bring this deck in. What's the guidance for the hotel job? What's the guidance for the hotel job? And what's the guidance for the online business? Okay, so hotel job, you've got harmony and star power. For the business guidance, you've got drama. There may be some drama around your online business at this time. Okay, or worry. Drama can be fear, worry, stress, anxiety, that kind of thing. There could even be troublemakers there. Because obviously online business, it kind of attracts in troublemakers. We get them everywhere, like keyboard warriors, or some kind of stress or drama. So at this current time, there could be some drama around the online business, where you may feel in the hotel job there's more harmony or more star power, which means you may feel good about it. Or star power can feeling like a celebrity, feeling good about what you're doing, feeling in charge. And obviously hotels, you get people like that in there, people who are in star quality, people who want to relax and breathe and have some harmony in their life, people who perhaps have money or feel like they want to feel like a star, they want to feel like they are, they matter. So like, for example, when someone checks into a hotel, they're made to feel like a star by the staff, aren't they? So I feel that you may be helping other people to feel good about themselves. And it could be that you get stars in that hotel. So it could be like stars as in celebrities or people in the spotlight, things like that. But I feel there's harmony there, balance. It could even be that at this position at this current time, or it will make you feel that way yourself. Whereas there may be some drama around the online business because that could be about stress or anxiety or wanting something to happen. Let me just pull you one of these. So hotel job guidance, opportunity. So it feels like that today, in the current energy today, that's where there's a lot of gold energy, you know, like star quality, opportunities, Midas touch, financial security, whatever it is. It's like things are golden there, prosperity. What about the online business? Online business, you've got no need to worry. Whatever the drama is or what the stress is, no need to worry about it. Try and rise above the conflict or any stress about it. I hope that helps, okay? Nat, thank you for the donation, honey. Great to see you. And there's any clues of who's my stable love partner? Any clues, okay? Any clues to who's your stable love partner? So you've got the Death card in reverse. You've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. And you've got the Four of Cups. So it feels like what I'm picking up on is to who's your stable. I mean, you're saying who's your stable love partner. I mean, it depends what you mean by stable love partner. If you're thinking like who's the person I'm going to end up with, that necessarily isn't a stable love partner at this time. You know, see what I mean? So it's like, what I'm picking up on is the person who the angels want you to be aware of at this current time is someone who perhaps you're either missing them or they're missing you. So very likely you're both missing each other. So you may not be in contact at this time. It may also be someone who's grown you a lot, okay, because you've got the Death card in reverse. I feel you've come out of a hard time with that person. In other words, you've got over whatever it was. So I feel you've got over an ending with that person. In other words, I'm not saying you're completely over that person, but you may feel like you've come out the worst of it. And this person, it's like they were once really focused on you. Maybe you feel like they're not focused on you anymore. This could be an earth sign, but I'm feeling more of someone who brings you down to earth. Like what I'm feeling is like you've come down to earth about this person. So this could be like your divine masculine, for example. And maybe you feel like this, like in the past, because I'm not feeling now. I feel maybe in the past you perhaps felt like there was other options around this person. But what I'm looking at is, when I'm looking at this King of Pentacles, I'm seeing that he's looking at your behind, okay? So I feel he likes your bottom, okay? He loves your physique, but I feel he's attracted, like he's attracted to your behind. I'm trying to keep it PG. Okay, so I feel like he looks at your behind. Okay, so it may feel like you look really good in a pair of jeans, for example. Like he likes your body, but he likes that about you more than perhaps other areas, okay? Whether he's told you that or not, this person likes that part of you. And I feel it's someone that you've come out the other side of pain with. So I feel this is someone you already know, someone you're missing, or someone you think about, okay? This person could even be a Capricorn. Or it could be something that happens around Capricorn season. Got Scorpio and Capricorn in this reading here. But I've got Capricorn coming through strong. Capricorn is 22nd of December to the 19th of January. So that could be something connected with Christmas time. Okay, anything else, okay, you need to know about who this person is. Your stable love partner. Okay, one on my knee, you've got Mother Mary assisting you. So maybe you've been calling on Mother Mary, but I feel Mother Mary is guiding you. This person could like a post, okay? So they could like one of your posts, so they could follow you on social media, or they may come on your social media, or maybe they have liked a post, but they like a post. You got financial gain. Okay, so this person could be going through some kind of financial gain in their life. Okay, so that means that maybe they're working on their career, or they may have more money than before, or they may have money. You know, the King of Pentacles can also be someone who's got money. Something could be happening within 1 week. So within 1 week, they may like a post and you may know who this is. And you got the fox for solution and decision. So it feels like within a week, there could even be some financial gain. And so you could even be receiving some money within a week. And you've got Japan. So I don't know if Japan is significant in some way. It's come out for a reason. Okay, so you need to just think about all those things and think, how does that resonate with this person? Okay, but I feel ultimately the angel's saying you've got to think, what do you see as a stable partner? So a stable partner you perhaps think is the one you're going to be with for the rest of your life in a stable way, but that person may not be stable at this current time. Does that make sense? So I feel like what I'm picking up on is someone you already know that you've had an ending with, but you've been through a rebirth from that person, which has also made you more stable, and it's also helping them to become more stable. And I feel this person will possibly return. But they're showing me your bum, okay? I hope that helps, okay? Makes sense, that's good, because it doesn't really make sense to me as long as it makes sense to you. And Joanne, thank you for the donation. I feel he is also watching, okay? That person is watching you. If I show you that picture, look, he's focused on you, see? There may be other people around, but he's focused on you. That's why I'm seeing it that way. You see it there. Hope that helps, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from DM today? So what does your masculine want you to know today? What does your masculine want you to know today? Returning. I get so close to having it all with you and then fear steps in and I have to pull away. I'm sorry. It hurts me to stay away. I will return. So your person is going to return to you, contact you, come towards you, make something happen. They're going to apologise. And I feel like they sabotage things. I feel when they get close to having what they want with you, then they mess it up. And your person is aware of that, okay? I know I've made mistakes. I know I've pulled away from you. I know I've messed this up. I'm sorry. So their intention is to apologise. Yeah, clear the air. They want to clear the air with you. I'm working on becoming the greatest version of myself, learning to love myself. And I feel you're working on you too. So you're mirroring in that way. I love that the more I love myself, the more I'll be able to share with you the deep ocean of love I have for you in my heart. So your person loves you very deeply. And they know they've sabotaged this purely because fear of being with you and then losing you. That's the worst thing in their eyes. So they think, well, if I keep you at arm's length, I can't lose you. Makes no sense, does it, you know? It's fear. So you got Page of Cups. They're currently holding back. They are going to reach out to you, but they're currently holding back. So there is going to be communication, but there's a slight delay around it again. But they are returning. You may see eagles. Is there any timeline or anything we need to know about this communication coming in? Anything you need to know? Okay, you've got it's not the right time. When it is the right time, you'll see a sign. So look for the signs you see. And I feel that sign... it could be like an eagle or something else you see. Let me see what sign actually. You're going to see a sign. You've got to listen to your intuition. So your intuition will guide you. I just want to see if they're going to give me any particular sign that you could see. Any particular sign. Well, your love has deep roots. It will prevail. So it's something that makes you feel deep. They're not giving me a specific sign. You could see a tree. But I'm not picking up on that. I feel like it's more about you listening to your intuition. It's like you'll be able to feel and sense it when there's going to be a communication. I hope that helps, okay? Bella, thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz. Any guidance regarding new job and any message from CH? I had a dream about visiting DM and his karmic felt very positive. So there's clearly some healing going on there. So what's the guidance regarding new job? Okay, you've got courage. So you may need courage in this new job. Now, obviously, a new job takes courage because you're doing something new. So Archangel Ariel is saying, be courageous and stand up for what you believe in. And that will be good for you in your new job. Maybe that's what you have to do in your job. Maybe you have to be strong and courageous in some way. So as long as you're doing that, everything will work out. So what else about this new job? You've got many choices. And roll the dice. So you may feel like it's a gamble or you may need to take a risk. Now, it could be risky to find courage to stand up for what you believe in or stand up for your beliefs. But you're rolling the dice. It says, time to put yourself out there. You are hiding your talents and it's time to take a risk and step into the spotlight now. So that may be what you're being guided to do in this new job. Like speak up for yourself and then you roll the dice. and then you gamble. So you perhaps think, right, I'm going to say what I want to do. I'm going to show my talents, or I'm going to say about this, or it's like you perhaps share an idea, for example, and you think, oh, is it the right thing to do? And it may feel like a gamble, but it pays off, okay? And there's many choices. The angels say you have options even if you don't see them right now. Get creative and look around. It says pull a card for each option to see what's best. So there could be other options around. You don't feel I need to pull another card with that, because you've already got the card about being courageous. I feel that's your message, okay? So what about a message from CH? I had a dream about visiting his karmic. Remain positive. Love that, because you've got felt very positive, and the angels say remain positive in the physical world. So you had a dream and you felt positive. Remain positive when you are awake as well, because that will obviously change things and move things forward. So what does your masculine want to say? Look, daydream and planning. So your person is planning what to do in their days. So yes, they may be dreaming about you as well, but I feel they are planning on taking some kind of action. So this dream you've had, I feel it's a sign of change, okay? I'm making plans for us. I know you're waiting for me to take action, and I'm planning out how to do that, okay? I wish we could stay in bed and snuggle all day. Your body would fit perfectly against mine. So I feel that when your masculine is daydreaming, when they're kind of doing something, it could be at work or doing a mundane task, or their mind thinks like goes automatically to you, and they're daydreaming about you, okay, thinking about being with you. I hope that helps, okay? Ruby, thank you for the donation. Can I trust my therapist, or is she shady? Well, obviously, if you're feeling that she's shady, it could be because she's bringing shady thoughts up in you. In other words, she's getting into your wounds, and it may be making you feel a bit nervous or vulnerable, or even a little bit paranoid about things. So remember that, okay? Because if someone is uncovering dark parts of you, you can start questioning other people. So I'm not saying it's like your fault. I'm just saying that, she could be uncovering that in you, which is a good thing. So can you trust your therapist? Or what do you need to know about your therapist? Well, I feel there needs to be compromise. So you perhaps have to think, well, the situation will improve. So I feel if you give this therapist time, okay, then things will improve. And that could be that you just feel like you're getting on better with her, or you start feeling better. So I feel that give her a bit more time, instead of perhaps thinking I can't trust her, I'm going to find someone else. So I feel give it more time. And remember, be compromised, which means it's about give and take. And you may feel like your vulnerability is being compromised in some way, or you may worry about, because you're saying, is she shady, which means you're thinking, is she going to perhaps talk about me, or so you may be worried about what you're sharing, okay? It may just be that you're thinking, if you're feeling vulnerable about what you're sharing. And that's the thing, if you're obviously sharing your deepest, darkest things with someone, you need to know it's confidential. And the thing is, if she's a therapist, she's going to have like codes of conduct and etiquette and things like that to follow, or it would be like a malpractice, won't it? So I feel like you need to trust in perhaps that too. You've got improving health. So I feel that she is going to help you to improve. And whether this is emotional health or physical health, there is going to be an improvement. The situation will improve. So I feel you need to give her the benefit of the doubt, and be assertive as well, which means speak your truth. If you feel she's being shady, perhaps say that, she's your therapist. So perhaps say, I don't feel like I can trust you, or something like that. And that could be a part of you're healing. And you got romance as well there. So this could be like for love, because she may be helping you out with something to do with love or romance. So I'm not feeling like she's got romantic feelings towards you. I feel this is more you're perhaps talking about from the heart, because romance is about the heart, and it could be scary. Okay, there could be some fear there. Okay, so let me just see what comes through in the Aqua Moonlight deck. Now, don't worry if a yes comes out, because it's whenever I channel through the guidance on the card. I see this more about the guidance on the card than the actual yes or no. So can you trust your therapist? Can you trust your therapist? You've got yes coming through. It says good news will set you free soon. Now, you have actually, I did notice as well, you've got yes there, okay, and you've got get more information. And that may be what you need to do, or what she's doing. So I feel that the message I've got coming through is give it more time. Okay, good news will set you free soon. So you may feel like you've turned a corner in this. I don't really feel she's shady. I feel she may be opening up the darker aspects of you, and that's why you're perhaps worrying about it. Is there anything else you need to know? Okay, can you trust your therapist? Is there anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know for Ruby? You've got the Ace of Swords and the Six of Cups. So again, Six of Cups is about going into the past. You know, bringing things up and you making a decision. So again, I'm kind of feeling that knife there. It's like scary. So I feel give it time. That's the message. Give it time, and then perhaps if you still feel things haven't improved by like June, make a decision. Okay, like the June to give it like till I've got like June to September as a turning point. Okay, so you may feel like it's going to be a little bit stressful until June, and then I feel there's going to be a turning point. I hope that helps, okay? But I'm not feeling like any darkness around this person or any shady behaviour. I feel it's more giving it time, okay? And breathe, the same. Laurie Wu, thank you for using Milestone, honey. Orlando's thoughts and feelings and what he would say and do if he was in front of me right now, and bucket messages. What would he say to you if he was in front of you right now? Patience. Forgive me, fear. He's saying, I'm planning. I need your patience, okay? I am making plans for us. I know you're waiting for me to take action, and I'm planning on how to do that. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm still working things out in my own mind. I need time. It's comforting to know you're there. So that's what he would say to you. He needs more time, okay? What else? And, you know, sometimes you can be a little bit impatient. They're spying on you. He's watching you. So if he was standing next to you, you'd say, hey, I've been watching you. I've been spying on you a little bit. And I've seen the colour in your hair. Okay, now maybe you've put colour in your hair, so you may have a new colour on your hair. Or maybe he's like seeing the light shining in your hair and it looks colourful, something like that. You're manifesting. So you may be seeing 777. Separation is ending. Why? Because they are sad. They are sad. He's missed about you. Okay, you're receiving messages and music as well. That he loves you. He's saying, I love you. If he could stand in front of you right now, he would say, I love you. Okay, and you make him feel healthy. And he may also be working on his health. This could also be a sign of things becoming more healthy between the two of you. Could also be you working on your own health. But if he was standing in front of you, he would say, I love you. And I am sad without you. And I have been spying on you. And because of that, there is a separation ending, and you're receiving messages and music. You may also see 777. I hope that helps, okay? Minbu, thank you for the donation. This is for my friend Patricia, a question. Is it a good choice to move? Okay, so for Patricia, is it a good choice to move? Is it a good choice to move? We've got compassion. It says, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all the people involved, including yourself. So, Patricia, what I feel you need to do is have compassion for yourself at this time. Ask yourself the question, why do I want to move? Okay, because it may be you want a fresh start, or you want to leave certain things behind. You've got to be kind to yourself and loving towards yourself about that. Have more compassion. You know, because perhaps you're thinking, is it the right thing to do? And I feel if you feel moving is the right thing to do, it will be the right thing to do. Okay, so is it a good choice for Patricia to move? You've got the Six of Cups. This could be connected with the past or childhood in some way. So it could be like there could be a house or a place that you are either thinking of moving back to or you're moving away from. Something to do with past. That could be childhood. It could be memories there. And I feel you've got to have compassion for yourself at this time, because it may be hard for you to make that move. But I feel you know ultimately it's the right thing to do. Okay, so sit with that message. What will happen with career? What will happen with career? There's no need to worry. Whatever you're stressing about with your career, there's no need to worry. Your career will be okay. There's no need to worry. The more you worry, things get worse. You blow things out of proportion, or you go into your own stress and struggle. So there's no need to worry about career. What will happen with your career? There's no need to worry about it, okay? Strategy. Says you need a step-by-step plan of attack to reach the next level. So you may just need to sit down and think about what you want, okay? Get the advice of someone who is already doing what you want to do or where you want to be. So perhaps talk to someone who's already doing that job, or achieving that career or whatever it is. But ultimately, there's no need to worry. There just needs to be a plan. And last, will our relationship be stable enough to have a baby? Okay, are you going to be able to have a baby? Flying out, you've got, look, success, and it flew out. So the answer is yes, success. I hope that helps, okay? And that can also be with career as well. And then Mimbu donated again. Thank you for the second donation. Honey. What's in store for me and P for the new moon? It's a new moon Friday, isn't it? So what's in store for you and P for the new moon? Okay. You've got promise. He's giving you a promise. Thank you. You may see a stag for the new moon. So around this new moon, you're going to see a stag. He's saying, please trust me to do the right thing. You are safe with me, I promise you. I'm so grateful you came into my life. Thank you for loving me the way you do. So you may feel a lot of gratitude coming through. You may just feel more grateful yourself. You may have emotion from it as well, because and when we're feeling grateful, we get teary, we get emotional. So you may feel emotional with this new moon. And I feel he's deeply thinking about you, thinking how grateful he is that you've changed his life. Okay, and I feel he's going to walk away from something or release something, and he may be struggling with that at this current time. And that could be in the way. Okay, so there could be like some kind of decision that he needs to make to free himself up. He's saying, when the time is right, I really want just the two of us to go away for a bit, to spend some time together, somewhere nice, somewhere beautiful and peaceful, to get to know each other again. And I feel he's going to be thinking about that over this new moon, okay? I have to admit, I'll check up on you. So he's watching you around this new moon. I'll see how you're doing and what you're up to. So he checks up on you to see what you're doing, how you are. He said, I can't help myself, I need to know. So if he has access to your social media, they will be watching, okay? And there is so much I didn't know, but I'm now awakening to the truth of who I really am. So there's still a healing going on. And I feel it's so that he can find the courage to walk away from whatever it is he's in. But there's going to be a peaceful resolution between you. Not necessarily on the new moon itself, but coming in around that time. So there will be a peaceful resolution. Anything else to know with this new moon? You've got breathe, because you may be feeling emotional. So Archangel Raphael is saying, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and release old patterns. So some old patterns could be released around the new moon. I hope that helps. I'm getting like new moon to full moon is more significant than the new moon itself. Let me pull you a new moon. I mean, I am going to be live on Friday anyway, or I'm hoping to be. Affirm I am loved. So affirm that I am loved. Maybe that's what you're waiting for Pete to tell you, but you are loved already. So affirm it. I am loved. I am lovable. I am valuable. I deserve love. I'm a loving person. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie, thank you for the donation. How will my workshop on Saturday and the app launch go? Well, first of all, visualise it going how you want it to be. Visualise it going well. Focus on it, okay? Remain positive about it. The more you remain positive, the better it will go. And that's really what the angels are asking you to do, instead of worrying or getting negative about it. Okay, so remain positive and it will go well. It will go how you want it to go. So how will it go? How will it go? Okay, you've got justice and the fool. Okay, but the fool's in reverse. So I feel that this is about taking a leap of faith, not worrying about it again. You know, understanding that everything happens for your highest good. So it will go the way it's meant to for your highest good to bring growth in. And if you remain positive about it, it will go well. Okay, even if like something is still, it may feel like a struggle, but you'll get there. I feel again, I've got this energy of, you see the goat there? Okay, and we're moving towards the year of the goat. Now, I know obviously we're in April, and it may feel like so long away, but it'll fly by. So I feel this is something that's going to progress or move forward in the year of the goat. So I feel 2027 could be very successful for you. And you may feel like between now and then, things are a little bit of a struggle or harder. But it's because you're learning lessons that are growing you. And I feel when you move towards the year of the goat, you're going to be in a whole different place than you are now. Okay, Capricorn season could be significant as well for some kind of success. Okay, and that's December to January. Okay, so just keep doing what you're doing. Let me get you one more card. Anything else you need to know? You've got indigo and crystal children. Now that's powerful because indigos are leaders and crystals are empaths. So this could be about you using your empath ability and your leadership ability to get what you want. And Archangel Metatron will assist you. And it says, you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. And that may be connected with this workshop you're doing, or whatever this app launch is. You may be helping other people to connect with their sensitivity in some way. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Pooja, you one down, so I'm not quite there yet, honey. Do Jacinta, then you, okay? So Jacinta says, Liz, my dog's cheek looks fat. Did something bite her or someone beat her? Looks a bit like a lump. Is she going to be okay? So what do you need to know about your dog? Sensitivity. It may just be that your dog is a little bit sensitive at this time. Extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honour yourself and your feelings. So it may just be that your dog is feeling sensitive to something. So this could be like something they've eaten, or, you know, I'm not necessarily feeling someone's like bit your dog, or I'm not feeling like anything bad's happening. It may even be that you're extra sensitive because you love your dog and obviously you care about your dog. And you're saying, is she going to be okay? Well, obviously, if you're in fear, take the dog to the vet and get the dog checked out. Okay, but I feel you may be feeling extra sensitive because you're perhaps you feel your dog's energy. You know, your dog is very connected to you. But it may be that your dog has just had some kind of reaction to something. So I don't feel there's anything to worry about. But if you are concerned, obviously go and see a vet, okay? Anything else you need to know? You've got perfect timing. So it may just be that, you know, this is the perfect time to move forward. You've got don't stop, it's up to you. And I feel this is also about you, you know, this is more about you in general. So it's the perfect time for you to keep going towards what you want. It's up to you. And again, it's up to you what you do. So I feel your dog may be mirroring to you that you're going through your own sensitive energy. So, and that's obviously got nothing to do with your dog directly. That's more about a message for you. You've got coming through here the Nine of Swords in reverse, which is good because it shows wherever you're worrying about, there's no need to worry. And you've got the Hanged Man. So any delays are coming to an end. But I feel like whatever you're worrying about, there's no need to worry. If this is keeping you up at night, you don't need to worry about it. Well, obviously, if you worry, go and see someone. But I feel that it's just this, your dog is very sensitive to things. I hope that helps, okay? Pooja, thank you for the donation. Will they call me for the next round of the interview? Okay, will they call you for the next round of the interview? You've got you're ready for it. Ask for help from others, and you've got within the next few weeks on top, and you've got yes as well. And it may help you to choose a new direction. All the other cards are that way round. Just flying everything else on the floor. Let me just grab them. Okay, they ain't nothing to do with your reading. Hang on a minute. You may need to let go though until you get more information. You got yes there again as well. So the message is you've got yes, okay, and you're ready for it. You're ready for whatever this next round is, where you may choose a new direction, okay? Within the next few weeks, this is going to happen, and you may need to ask for help from others. So this could be like asking advice or getting more information or whatever it is. So I feel the answer is yes, okay? But, you know, remember, even if you didn't get through or it didn't work out, you're still on the right path because everything works out in the end. I hope that helps, okay? No, I'm not going to be live tomorrow, Jacinta. I'm going to be live on Friday for the new moon, okay? Stella, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, special messages from God and angels for my birthday today. Happy birthday, honey. An important message from my DM. So what's the message for your birthday from your angels, from God? What do you need to know? You've got clairaudience. So I feel you're going to receive messages through your ear chakra. So you may hear a song, you may have a reading, it resonates with you. You may overhear words or conversations. It says Archangel Zadkiel say, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. So I feel you're going to receive important messages today through your ear chakra. So you're going to hear things that communicate perhaps how your masculine is feeling about you or what your angels clearly want you to know. So what is the important message from your DM? What is the important message? You've got seeing you. I dream about seeing you. So I feel your masculine is going to have a dream about you. And in this dream, they see you. Because I feel they want to show up for you and come towards you. So dream about it. I dream about seeing you, and each time it ends with me kissing you. I know I could never let you go if I did. Now, I've got a reading coming up on the channel. I don't know if it's today or not. Be interesting if it is today. Let me just have a look, okay? But I've got a reading coming up and it's all about kissing. Okay, I don't know what date's on because I've obviously pre-recorded a couple of videos. Hang on, it's buffering, it's typical. Perhaps I'm not meant to. Look, it's buffering. It's not letting me go on, it's buffering. See it buffering at the end, at the bottom there. Oh, it is, it's worked now, hang on. Where is it? Where is it, this one? It might be that one, actually. The masculine wants to kiss you. It's the 18th. Okay, it's the 18th, that is. What is it today? The 15th. So that's Saturday. So maybe Saturday something happens. Patience, okay, and spellbound. So make sure you watch Saturday's reading. Because he's going to, the daily love reading, because he's going to tell you he's thinking about kissing you. But something could happen around Saturday. So he's saying, thank you for being patient with me. I'm still working things out in my mind. It's comforting to know you're there. So it's like, I feel he does know you're there. So he does know he can reach out to you. And he's perhaps waiting for the right moment, okay? So you have a power over me like no other. I'm constantly drawn back to you. I can't help it. It's so intense. And I feel he wants to kiss you. So he could reach out on Saturday. I'm not saying he's not going to reach out on your actual birthday today, but I feel something is coming around the new moon. And the thing is, I always see the new moon as like the 2 days before and 2 days after. I don't necessarily see it's got to be on that day, you know, because the new moon's energy is around now. So you're going to feel it, you're going to sense it, okay? So that's what you need to know. So patience is the key. Let me just bring you one more card, anything else you need to know. There's something better. So remember, if he isn't reaching out today, it's because there's something better coming. In other words, a better time, a better opportunity. So remember, God is always in charge of everything. You're always being protected. And have the most magical, most wonderful day. Okay, let me bring you an Angela card in for you for your birthday, a special card. What do you need to know from your birthday? You turn them on, the Kundalini is rising. I love that. That's Rob's Carrot Jonas there with the crystal. So you turn him on, okay? And the apology is coming. I feel he's going to apologise for something there. That's Laura's carrots. Okay? I'm pretty sure that's Laura's carrots there, is it? I think it's Laura's carrots. I get mixed up because obviously the carrots have sort of changed so much now what they wear. Or no, it's not the Laura's carrots, sorry. That's Sonia's carrots, that is. That's Sonia's carrots. But that's a huge sign about an apology on the way. I hope that helps. Okay, so go see Red Roses. We've got Cece Lynn. Thank you for the donation, honey. Cece says, hi Liz, how does my love feel today? Have a lovely day. And you too, honey. So what's the message? 2 cards. I feel, no, it's gone back in that one. So he's saying connection. And the thing is, the reason he's so drawn to your connection is because it makes him feel like his true self. So what he's saying is, I want to be connected with you in every way, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and definitely intimately, because when I'm with you, I can finally be me. You accept me exactly as I am, just as I accept all of you. So the reason why he's so in love with this connection, really, why he's so in love with you, is because he can be himself with you. And that's how he feels. So he feels highly connected to you. And he said, I want to be with you in every way. So because he knows that with you he can be himself, he hasn't got to wear a mask around you. And that's why the masculines can't stay away from the feminines, okay? So he's saying, what am I running from? I'm confused when I fantasize about you every night. So he's fantasizing about you every night. There's a lot of seduction there, dreaming about what you're doing to him in his dreams. And he's saying, so what am I running from? Why am I so confused? So it's like he's questioning his own behaviour. So if you have moments where you feel clear and you have a lot of clarity, and then you feel confused, you're like, I don't understand what's going on, why he's staying away. That's why. So look, I am in love with you. He knows he is. He's like he's saying, I'm in love with you. You turn me on. What am I running from? I'm proud to call you mine. So why am I running from you? So I feel currently at this time he is, working out what he needs to do. Why am I running? What am I doing? Why? Okay. And you've got the 7 of Swords in reverse. So he wants to come back in correctly. He doesn't want to mess you about or wear a mask. And that's really about taking that mask off. So his intention is to take off the mask. I hope that helps, okay? Before I go on to Faye, I just want to do Victor there. I can just see Victor's message standing out. It's a good opportunity to do it. So, Meow, may I have any messages for my beautiful butterfly king Virgo and a power couple card, please? So what does your Virgo want to say? What does your Virgo want to say? Determination. I will clear a path to you. I will cast aside all that stands between us and we will be together. Isn't that powerful? Okay, so you are going to be together. He is going to clear a path to you. He's saying to you, there it is again. You got this the other day. I communicate with you through my music. Now, isn't that powerful that that's come out again? Okay, so he is definitely communicating with you through music, and he's saying my music, okay? So again, he could be the music man, and I instantly knew that you were the one. I feel you know that too. Okay, 19-year age gap. But 19 years, I mean, that's what, with my ex, it was 19 years. But he's saying, I instantly knew you were the one. And maybe that's really shocked you because you felt the same way. And you're like, I thought that something else was real. And now this has blown my mind. So I feel there's a lot of understanding taking place. So let's get you a power couple card. So what's the power couple message for you? What's the power couple message for you? You have brought love and romance into my life. So you've changed this person. Okay, you've brought love into their life, romance, thoughts of that. And I feel that's what they've brought into your life too. So Bonnie and Enzo are out of the Vampire Diaries. Or is it the originals? Well, I think it's the Vampire Diaries they're in, aren't they? And obviously Bonnie is kind of saying to Enzo, you know, you've brought me back to life. And I feel that's what you feel as well. You feel like your your Virgo has brought you back to life in some way. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to do Faye Marie's donation. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can you help me? Why do I think this way about my DM? Okay, why do you think this way about your DM? What's your masculine wanting you to note at first? So your masculine is apologising. Okay, I'm sorry. I know I've messed things up. There's sometimes you want to give up on me. Please don't. I'll make things right again. So if you're feeling like you want to give up on your masculine at this time, you don't need to give up. You just need to surrender, release, let go. Maybe you're feeling emotion and pain, but your masculine is sorry about what's happened. I'm sorry. I know I've messed this up. I know that sometimes you want to give up on me. So your masculine is sensing that, okay? He's saying, don't give up on me. I'll make it right. So I feel that's really your answer. But what are they apologising for? They're saying, I dream about a fresh start. They want a fresh start with you. So maybe there was a false start, you know, saying something was going to happen and then it didn't. And they want that fresh start with you and your person is dreaming about you. Okay, so they're asking you for a fresh start. Can we forgive the past? Can we start again? So why are you thinking the way you're thinking? What are you thinking? You're saying you drive me wild. So maybe you just feel like you are, I mean, obviously that's a good energy, like driving wild. It's like sexy thoughts. But I feel this is more like you feel like you're going insane. Like this is driving me crazy. Okay. I feel what you're going through physically. So you're also feeling what you're feeling because you are experiencing what your masculine is feeling too. Physically, emotionally. You're picking up on what they are actually going through too. And that's why you are feeling what you're feeling. So I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donations, honey. So donated for you first of all. So where's your message? It'll be about your masculine. I'm just trying to find it. Ashwini, I can't see. Oh, there you are. So it's right in front of me there. 3D message from him, please. Okay. So what does your masculine want you to know? Beautiful. Your radiance outshines the sun. Okay. I'm so attracted to your light. You're beautiful inside and out. Okay. So your masculine is saying you are beautiful to me. And if you don't feel beautiful yourself, you've got to work on that feeling. Because he's saying your light, your beauty, it inspires me, it turns me on, I'm attracted to you inside and out. So it's the person you are inside and also the person you are on the outside. Now, what I'm also feeling here is there's no comparison. Okay, I picked up on this earlier with another one of our soul sisters because, yes, the person they're with, their karmic partner, for example, could have a lot of qualities. Okay, so you could like look at that karmic partner and think, oh, that karmic partner is pretty, or that karmic partner has money, or that karmic partner is a nice person. But you outshine that person. That's what you have to remember. There's no need for you to be jealous of that karmic partner or thinking about that karmic partner, because you and your radiance, your light, your beauty outshines that person. And I'm not dissing that person or saying there's anything wrong with that person, but I feel you need to know that in your masculine's eyes, you outshine everyone else. Okay? That's what you need to understand. If you ever go into those moments where you're perhaps doubting yourself or doubting how that person, how they feel about that person, if you're thinking, oh, do they want them, I can see Hollywood stars, barometers, my darling baby, the most, exactly. In our eyes, our masculine is the most gorgeous thing on the planet, okay? But they don't see themselves that way. So what else do you need to know? Yeah, you got the Fool. He does want to take action towards you. He wants to move forward towards you. He just may feel like he's got a hill to climb. You've got the Goat there as well. He wants new adventures. He wants to have new adventures with you. Capricorn could be significant. Capricorn season could be significant. So he wants this new beginning with you. But again, he feels like for that new beginning, he's got to climb a big mountain. So that's why you've got to give him time, okay? Let's get one more message. Anything else he wants to say? Anything else he wants to say? He's saying, I often pick up the phone to call you, and I've written text messages to you, but every time my mind starts racing at 100 miles per hour and I chicken out. Now, I'm not surprised, and he's finally admitting it, because I've picked up on it for a long time that he wants to contact you, and he's saying it now. I've picked up the phone. I've wanted to message you. I've written a message out, but then I panic and chicken out. So if you felt your heart racing, and you've perhaps felt like he's going to do something and then he hasn't, that's why. He's saying, fear takes me over and I'll worry that you may not want to know me anymore after all I said and did. So he's also afraid because he worries about what you're going to say. Are you going to reject me because of the past and all of that? So he's getting closer to contacting you, okay? And then you've donated for your friend as well. So what's the message from your friends, masculine? What's the message from your friend, okay? We've got daydream. So your masculine S is daydreaming about you. Okay, I wish we could stay in bed and snuggle all day. Your body would fit perfectly against mine. So I feel your person's definitely had a dream about you where you've been together, and then they've perhaps woke up from that dream and it's been the day and they think, I wish I could just stay in bed and dream about you all day. I wish you were here with me now and I was snuggling you and thinking about you. So definitely feel there's a lot of thinking about you going on. What else? Okay. You've got, I really want all the things that you want and I want them with you. A family, a home, a beautiful life together, going on adventures, growing old together. I desire what you desire. So whenever you actually do want with your masculine wants that too. This could even be having a family together. So you want the same things, okay? And again, that's what your masculine is daydreaming about. And you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So they may be thinking about you when they're at work as well. When they're busy at work, they're daydreaming about you. But they want to put effort into this connection. They want to make it work. Okay, and they're thinking about how it could work as well. Anything else you need to know? Anything else? You've got if you believe. So you must believe in the connection, believe in the love and have faith. I hope that helps. It's like the angels say, if you believe things are going to move forward. The more you go into doubt and fear, the more you hold things back. I hope that helps, okay? Emily G, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, message from D and my angels, thank you. So what's the message from your angels? So your angels are asking you to find peace, okay? Archangel Shamuel is the angel who can help you to find peace at this time. And he's saying peace comes from remembering that only love is real. So love is real, not fear. Remember, we're either operating in love or fear. And so is our masculine. And everything is in divine order. So find peace in the timing, okay? Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. So look past the illusion of the physical world or what's going on and bring balance in, especially if you're feeling a bit worried or stressed out. Focus on finding peace. So what does D want you to know? Let me just try and get that off the tablet without knocking off my chat. Hang on. I've got to be so careful. I am coming home. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm spellbound. So he's saying to you, he's magnetically feeling you at this time. He's feeling magnetically drawn to you. He's saying you have a power over me like no other. I'm constantly drawn back to you. I can't help it. It's so intense. Okay, and he is coming home because of that, okay? He's saying, we will be together soon, together always. I'm coming home to you where I belong. So be patient with me. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm still working things out in my own mind. It's comforting to know you're there. And that's why the timing card came out as well, because you're being asked to have faith in the when. Because he's saying it will be soon, but you know, this digital day and age, we think soon is like an hour away. So you got the happiness card, the sun, positive outcome. So everything's going to work out. Just be patient. This could be moving towards the summertime. What else? Yeah, we got the Four of Swords. He's reflecting on what to do. This could also be you like a little bit like frustrated. You got rats there. Now, I love that because we had rats coming up the other day and that reading. And you know, it's so powerful because when me and Lisa went to Alton Towers, we went on the Gangster Granny ride and there was rats on the screen and that. And then I went out the other day and I saw a dead rat. You know, I said I saw an actual live rat. I saw a dead rat as well. And I've been seeing more rats in like social media things and stuff. So it's a sign of an apology. So if you go to the reading I posted not long ago with the rat on the thumbnail, about the signs you see, I feel you're going to receive an extra message in there today. Okay, but there is a happy outcome coming. And don't worry about this, okay, because he's coming in. I feel he's going to apologise to you. I hope that helps, okay. Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, how is A? I have a message from him. So how is A feeling today? Look, I love you. He's saying he loves you. I'll never stop saying it. I love you and I always will. So I feel when the time is right, he's going to constantly tell you he loves you. Not because he feels he has to, but because he wants to. So he loves you. That's his message for you. What's his message? He loves you. Okay, what else does he want you to know? He said, I feel so embarrassed by the way I treated you. I don't really know how to face you. Okay, and he's saying, I often pick up the phone to call, I've written messages. So this is that wanting to communicate and then checking it out because he feels embarrassed about his behaviour. He does love you, but he feels like he's perhaps messed you about. And he's thinking, I want to tell you how I feel or I want to communicate, but I keep holding myself back. So I feel fear is in the way. So how is he? I feel he's a bit stressed out because he wants to contact you. Got pleasure. Nothing comes close to how deeply you please me. So there's a lot of desire currently. He's physically drawn to you. So he may be having vivid, lusty dreams about you. He could be fantasizing about you. But he wants to take action. Okay, so I feel he's going to be communicating soon. This card just moved. Yeah, look at this. You're so tempting, temptress. He's having fantasies about you at this time. Escaping into those fantasies. Sees you as a temptress, okay? He can't stay away. Could be watching you. I hope that helps, okay? Kathy, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I please have some advice about my business? Things have stalled a bit. Do you see me having a breakthrough soon? So what do you need to know about your business? Flying out. Look, you're at healthy lifestyle. So this could be about things improving, definitely. Having a more healthy lifestyle. This breakthrough coming in. Let me just see what the other card is because I want to pull from this deck as well. You've got compromise. You may need to compromise something, and that could be for a healthy lifestyle. So perhaps at this current time, you're perhaps overworking a little bit, or you're doing too much. I feel the situation will improve with it being at the bottom of the deck there, because things have stalled, but there's a breakthrough coming. Things will improve. However, that you may need to compromise something. And we should never compromise our integrity or our creativity or anything like that, but you may need to get the balance right, and that's bringing in a healthy lifestyle. So if you feel you've been overdoing things a little bit, maybe focus more on you, getting the balance right, and then there'll be a breakthrough. I've been working on my work-life balance. There you go. So that could definitely be a sign of that improving things. Look, you've got guidance. So feel this is coming through because it's like you were following through on the guidance you received through your intuition. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. So I feel there's divine intervention already in this. You know, you've already prayed about it. So that breakthrough is on the way because of that. So as you were discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. So I feel what you're being shown is business is great, but it's not everything. You know, there's more to life than just our job, our career, our business. And I feel that's what you're being reminded of. That's what I have to remind you of today. So I feel the situation will improve. Any timings or anything else about your business? You've got the Lovers and you've got the Hermit. okay, and you've got the Hierophant in reverse. So I feel, again, this could be about making a commitment to you. So I think I've been picking up on guidance to make some changes. This could be about love as well, or choice. So I know that obviously I've asked about business, but these cards have come out. But I feel you're being guided to do something, thinking about what you want. This could even be about you spending time with love, like a lover or someone you want to be with physically. So this could be a breakthrough coming as well in love. And then making the commitment that you want. It could be like your commitment is to your job or your career or your business, and you're being guided to make a commitment to other areas of your life. Okay, so take that how it resonates. I know it isn't directly linked with what you asked me, but it comes through for a clear reason. Anything else you need to know? My DM is affecting me. Yeah, so maybe make a commitment to focusing on your business again then. You've got face the music, and it could be because your masculine needs to face the music in their own way, sniff it out, which is about guidance, receiving answers, knowing what to do, and be assertive. He's married and he's a Virgo, which makes sense with the Hermit and the Hierophant. There you go. So you obviously take what comes through from those cards for your journey. You know how it resonates with you. What do you need to know about your masculine? Or anything else you need to know? You've got the tree. So I feel the tree is about the roots that you have. You know, those roots run deep. So even though he's married, and it may seem like he's got roots elsewhere, the roots with you and your twin are deeper than anything. And this could also be about you creating roots in your career, your business, you know, working on getting to the root of the problem. And you've got volcano. And I feel what's going on here is, you know, obviously you've got a lot of patience with this situation. There is repressed lust there. I don't feel there's anything physical going on with his wife or in that situation. And I feel that, you know, he's like a volcano about to explode and you feel their energy. So that, you know, it's better for you to channel your lusty feelings into your creativity than actually feel like you're going to explode yourself, because you're going to feel all that too. So a lot of desire between the two of you. I hope that helps. Let me just get a card around the karmic situation. Just want to see what comes through. What's going on in that marriage at this time? You've got, that's ending. Okay, that will end. You've got the Justice card there. Okay, there'll be divorce, moving out, legal battles, property disputes, custody, all that. It's gonna change. That will end, okay, naturally. The tower is already falling down. Your person's just afraid of fear of change, letting go. Okay, so Four of Pentacles, the tower. It's already falling down. Things are already going wrong. There's already disruption, chaos, struggle. Okay, everything is already falling apart. He's just afraid of letting go and starting again. He's scared of losing reputation, money, stability. That karmic cycle is already on its way out. That could be happening around Libra season. I hope that helps, okay? Flamingo, thank you for, sorry, flaming. There's flamingo. Maybe there's flamingo significance in your journey. Flaming heart readings, thank you for the donation, honey. Flamingos about balance. I picked up on that there. Hope you're well. Will everything work out with little Ophia coming home to us? Can I get guidance from the angels, and can I please get love messages from Kevin? Didn't we check on that the other day and the angel said yes? Okay. Is little Ophia going to come home to you? Get more information. Okay. And you've got yes, but it's in reverse. It may be a delay. So I feel the answer is yes, but there may be a slight delay while someone gets more information. So you just, you know, get more information about this, but the answer is yes. So ultimately, yes, the answer is yes to your question. Can I get guidance from the angels? What do you need to know? You've got beloved one, okay? So Archangel Shamuel is saying, I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. And I feel Shamuel is the finding angel. Okay, so if you've asked for help with a fear coming to you, then I definitely feel Archangel Shamuel is the one who's helping you, okay, to bring that person to you, okay? And I feel that wherever you're asking about in your love life as well, in your relationship life, Archangel Shamuel is already assisting you. So it's like I feel that's come out for a reason, that you've already got the assistance you need. So what does Kevin want you to know? Oh, a little bit of fear there. So Kevin is saying, mine, okay? I'm coming forward to tell you how I feel. I know I have what it takes to make you mine. I'm ready for a new beginning because I love you. Okay, so Kevin loves you. Okay, he's saying, I'll never stop saying it. I love you and I always will. So when you're together or when the time is right, he's going to tell you constantly he loves you. And he's going to come forward and tell you that. So I feel the message really is he's coming forward to tell you he loves you and he wants a new beginning with you. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just seeing where I am in the chat. I'm going to put a stop on donations soon. Not yet, but I'm all right for a minute. So, Bina, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, may I get bucket messages as well? So what bucket messages are coming through for Bina? Okay, let's see. So we've got separation is preparation. And that's the angel message for you. Okay, so the angels are reminding you that this time when you're not together, there is a lot of healing taking place. Okay, now this preparation is also about money. So from your masculine's perspective, he needs to work his money out as well. Okay, so it's not just about leaving, it's about taking that leadership role in his life to take charge of his situation and circumstances, to become the leader of his life, to make more money maybe. He may even be going through some kind of promotional leadership role, or maybe he's already in a leadership role to gain more money. So I feel money is also a big factor of why he's staying where he is. Okay, so he could have financial obligations. Now, there will be a karmic ending, and the reason why is because he's constantly dreaming of you. Constantly, can't get you out of his head, okay? And I feel he also dreams of you in the afternoon, so that's daydreaming as well. So he thinks about you a lot in the afternoons. So I don't know if you get to see more in the afternoons, but he's thinking, or you're not around him as much then, but he's thinking about you. And it could be to do with rent, property. So he may be worrying about money connected with like properties, his house, or I don't know if he rents or he's got to deal with that in some way. This could also be about you renting somewhere. You've got nail varnish. So I don't know if you wear nail varnish or he likes your nails or he likes your hands. He may have fantasies about your hands, touching him. Maybe he loves like your nails and things like that, scratching, fantasizing. And we've got beard. Beard is about wisdom. So I don't know if he's got a beard or he's perhaps growing a beard or he's got stubble. But there's wisdom. I feel he's getting wiser to things now. But I feel he has, you say recently applied nail. I feel like he has fancies about your nails, like scratching his back or, I've got to keep it PG, but I'm sure you can use your imagination about what that is. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for your donation, honey. Michelle says, hi Liz, can I get a message from my DM Mohammed? Okay, fine out, okay? You're saying healing. I'm healing pain from my past. I'm working on letting it go so I can be free to fully love you. Your love gives me hope. So he is healing, but there is hope, okay? What else? He's saying, I imagine all sorts of negative scenarios happening if I come toward you. So he does think the worst and his ego gets in the way. So yes, there's hope there and he's got to heal. And he goes over things like, I'm not saying he's a negative person, but he's like a cup half empty person. Or he is when he's not with you. He may not be like that when he's with you. When he's with you, he may be the cup, could be cup, the cup half full. But when he's away from you, he's like seeing the negative and everything. He's saying, which puts me into more fear. I don't think I would be able to survive being rejected by you. So he also has fears about you rejecting him or pushing him away or moving on from him and all of that, and that can hold him back as well. He's gathering the courage here. He's going through a major change to be with you. He's got a choice as well. There's a choice in love here. So he's going to make a decision to end something first. So this will be what he's releasing. This could be like a karmic cycle. This could be happening around the Scorpio season. Gemini to Scorpio season could be significant. So Gemini comes in on the 21st of May and Scorpio ends in November. So May to November could be significant for this karmic ending. I hope that helps, okay? Little bit, thank you for using milestone, honey. Great to see you. How are the next 2 weeks going to be? How are the next 2 weeks going to be? Victory. Look at this, victory. Whatever it is, it's going to work out. So your prayers have been heard and answered, have faith. So if you're praying about something, it's going to work out. But I feel ultimately the next 2 weeks, you're going to end, or it's going to be a victory for you. There's going to be a lot of success happening, which is good. Forgiveness could also be an opportunity to forgive in the near future. This could be an apology coming in that leads to victory in the near future, which is 2 weeks. And there's something better. So I feel whatever you're visualizing or thinking about, there's something even better than that coming that's going to lead to a victory. So I feel there's good things on the way. Let's pull you one more. Anything else? Anything else you need to know? Clear card, please. Anything else you need to know for the next 2 weeks? One clear card. It's like the angel's saying you've already received your mass. You don't need to pull any more. Yeah, there's too many cards. I don't feel I need to pull any more. Not from that deck anyway. Let me pull you one from this deck. Straight out. See how they come out? Got detoxification. So you could be going through a bit of a healing as well, a cleansing. So you may have the opportunity to perhaps have some more time for yourself, cleanse yourself, and that will work for you, you know, going through a detox. So you may even be detoxing your diet or your body in some way. I hope that helps. But releasing stress, I feel. Raluca, thank you for the donation, honey. Can I have a message if B will move into my town as he promised? So will B move into your town? You've got to listen to your intuition. So again, the angel's saying you've got to trust what you feel about this without the ego. Your intuition is already telling you. Is he going to move into your town as he promised? Got the Ten of Pentacles and the Fool. I feel that it may happen after October. Okay, you're saying, I always felt him within me many, many years before we physically meet. He was always coming into my dreams and showing me his life. So that's you trusting your intuition, isn't it? You've got to look for a sign there. Listen to your intuition. I feel this could happen between October and the new year. You know, I always kind of see the Fool as the new year. It's just how I connect as a reader. Everyone reads tarot different. So I'm kind of getting October to February significant to you. I hope that helps again. So I feel the answer is yes, but I feel you already know that in your intuition. Mariposa, thank you for the donation. Message from Caesar, please. What will he tell me? And a message from Archangel Michael. So let's do a message from Archangel Michael first. He's saying be in the flow, okay? He's saying trust the incredible flow of your life. When you force or push against it, you'll hurt and struggle. When you calmly move into it, you'll feel peace and joy. The flow is like a river. Trust it will take you in the right direction. Beautiful, okay? And strength. I, Archangel Michael, am with you. I will give you strength when you need it and the courage and power to follow and pursue your dreams. And I feel you're working with him a lot, like calling on him a lot, okay? They want you to know as well, seasons. Seasons come and seasons go. People will come and people will go, but the right people will stick around. And remember, that's the way it works with your twin, because, you know, your person will return to you. Look at this, Archangel Shamuel saying, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So Archangel Shamuel is helping you to find what you're seeking in your career or in your purpose or your mission or your work life, whatever it is you want to do. So what's the message from Caesar for you? What does Caesar want you to know? Overwhelmed. I'm trying to keep everything working in my life and I'm overwhelmed. So he's stressed. He needs to breathe. You know, he's got a lot going on. He may have a lot on his plate and that could distract him from you or just keep him busy. He's saying there's so much to think about. And I feel that's what he does as well. You know, I feel what he does is he just gets overwhelmed by what he's doing and then time ticks away. And you're thinking, well, when's he coming back? And I do feel you're kind of waiting for him to come back or waiting for him to do something. And you've got to get out of that waiting energy. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you're sitting around waiting, but I feel like you're learning how to overcome that. So maybe in the past you did wait around or you felt like you were waiting and it was causing you a lot of pain, but you come out the other side. So you want him to come forward, you want him to be with you, but it's like your life is not destroyed because of it anymore. Does that make sense? What else do you need to know? You've got ask your angels, and I feel that's what you're doing. You're asking your angels for signs. They're sending you signs. You're calling on Archangel Michael, but I feel Caesar's just got a lot going on at this current time and he can't really think straight. I hope that helps, okay? Justin, thank you for using your... I've just seen something in the chat there. Someone said, do you see your chat? Yes, of course I see the chat. Hello, welcome. But always am prioritising super chats and I am quite behind, okay? So bear with me. So Justin, thank you for the donation. Justin says, where's your question? Just bear with me a second. I can't see your question. I can't see Justin's question. Oh, it's below. Okay, you've donated twice, so that's why I can't see your question. Thank you, honey. And before I do your question after, I've just seen Jay says, let me just do Jay Kelly because it's just jumping out at me. I can't focus on Justin because I'm looking at Jay. Jay's saying, you was right, Liz, my Aries are back together. Do you have any idea when I might move in with my Aries? Let me just do Jay Kelly first. When are you going to move in with your Aries? And I can focus on Justin, okay, because it's jumping out at me, that is. So when are you going to move in together? You've got nurture. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Don't know if you're planning on having a child, okay, or this could be connected with kids in some way, okay, but I feel this about you being good to yourself, being kind and loving to yourself. Now, I know that doesn't resonate at all with your question, because the angels give you what you need to know, not what you want to know, but I feel that the more you nurture yourself and look after you, this could even be you wanting to nest and wanting to create a home and to create somewhere wonderful together, then that will happen, okay? But there could be an opportunity for a child here, or even something you see as a child, like an animal, like a dog or a cat, or, you may have animals together. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, okay? So I do feel you're manifesting this. Look, you're on the way to the home there, you see. Could be around a new moon. This could be October time with the new moon. So you're moving towards it now, but I don't feel you're there yet. So between now and October. So it could be between now and the October new moon. Anytime between now and that. And October new moon is 10th of October. So between now and the 10th of October. But I feel you're on the road to it, Luke. Okay, you're just on this raft. So easier times are coming in. You may feel better around this new moon as well. So I do feel it's coming. We do have animals and a daughter is pregnant. There you go. So I feel you're getting there, okay? So it could be like by the new moon in October, that's when you're living together, or that's when something starts moving forward, but that's the timeline I've got coming through. And it is definitely happening, okay? And the more nurturing you are, this could even include patience with Archangel Jophiel, where you could be guided to work more on nurturing, just being you. The more you, the Empress energy in you, I'm not talking about gender, I'm talking about the you, the person you are. The more you operate in that energy, the more you're attracting everything to you. I hope that helps, okay? And that's really good news. I'm really glad you're back together. So Justin, thank you for the donations, honey. So Justin says, hi Liz, I hope you're well. I'm at the point that I'm going to really pull back my energy with Zeke. It's hard though. And that's because that's your lesson. And it is hard because you have that urge. And then you sense the urge coming from them, from Zeke, and it makes you want to do something even more. But that's always the key, surrender. Luke, you've got a promise coming through. So it's like he's saying to you, if you pull back your energy, I promise you I'm going to do the right thing. You were safe with me, I promise you. So the reason this card's come out is because the angels are validating that it's the right thing for you to do. Because you're receiving the promise. So you could see a stag, okay, as confirmation that it's the right thing to do. Because when you step back, he's able to step forward and step up. And you were safe. You're not going to lose him. You can't miss out on anything that's meant for you. And he's saying a lot has gone on since we last saw each other. I have so much I want to tell you, so much to show you, and so much to give you. So he does want to communicate and come forward. And I know you're going to sense and feel that anyway. Okay, so what else do you need to know? And I'm going to pull you some cards for you. You've got the Three of Wands. This is what's going to bring progress in, and the Page of Wands, good news. So there he's saying to you, I want to talk to you. Lots gone on. I want to talk to you. That's that good news. So what I'm feeling is you pulling your energy back is going to move him towards you. There'll be progress towards you, and it's good news. He'll come in with some good news. So I feel he will communicate with you. Okay, so don't think, oh, I've got to reach out. Let him show up for you. Okay, so what's your angel guidance? What's your angel guidance? Go outdoors. So when you start stressing, when you start panicking or feeling overwhelmed or like you want to reach out, go for a walk, okay? Go outdoors. Archangel Jophiel is the beauty angel, and she's saying go outdoors, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. So you may even find when you're walking about, you receive creative ideas about work or other things you want to do. Give me a block there. But I feel that what definitely this is about is when you get overwhelmed, and I know you go through that sometimes, go for a walk, get out of your head and go into your body. Go for a walk, calm your energy down, and you'll be able to handle it. I hope that helps, okay? Hey Lisa, great to see you, honey. Thank you for your donation. Found a room for Ashley likes. Will it go ahead? That's good news. So found a room for Ashley. Will it go ahead? So you've got listen to your intuition. So again, the angels are being sneaky, saying you already know. You already know the answer. Look, the situation will improve. So whether it does or does not go ahead, the situation will improve. And this could be a sign of this anyway. So I feel like I'm not meant to give you a definite yes or a no because it's something you're learning or you've got to go through for growth. But I feel whatever is happening, it's a sign the situation will improve. So the fact that you've found this room, even if it doesn't work, I feel it's a sign that things are improving anyway. There's going to be another room or whatever. Can they give me a clear answer? Because you know how the angels work, they give me what you need to know. So you found a room, will it go ahead? You got the Queen of Swords and the Chariot. Oh my goodness me, someone's at the door. Okay, it's a leaflet dropper. Okay, so that could be a sign of something coming. Okay, now what you've got here is, this is very positive because you've got the Queen of Swords, the Chariot and the Wheel. So I feel it's destined to change or it's destined to happen. It could be, the Chariot, as you know, is speed and movement. But again, this can be significant to a season. So the Chariot is Cancer season, June, July. The Wheel, things turning forward. I connect with the Wheel as 1010, which is about power. It could be October. It could be between June and October when this moves forward. But you got the Queen of Swords. And what I'm picking up on when I'm looking at this is, look at you there with Noah. That's you and Noah there. Okay, so you got Noah there with you. Okay, so I don't, and obviously you haven't mentioned Noah. You've said a room for Ashley. But I'm seeing you there with Noah. So this could be you still protecting Noah, or it could be you still protecting Ashley. So you read what you read into that picture. Because I'm not seeing it as the Queen of Swords as in what the meaning of the Queen of Swords is. I'm seeing that as you with a child. And obviously Ashley is still your child. Okay, but I'm seeing that more like Noah. So that could be you being protective and making sure it's the right place. And that could also be what you're doing. You're making sure it's the right thing between June and October. So I feel, yes, it's moving forward. I feel, yes, things are going to move forward and it's destined to happen. However, you've got to listen to your intuition about whether this particular room will go ahead. I hope that helps, okay? And I think you have messaged me back about that place. That looks amazing. Let me have a look. Oh, you've sent it me. Brilliant, okay. I'd love to go there. So maybe we can do that when the weather gets better, maybe. I mean, obviously I know the weather's good there, but I mean, that would be a nice place to go for a weekend. I've always wanted to go there. So let me know what you think, okay? Natalia, thank you for the donation. What's Grayson's message? What's Grayson's message? Oh, there's fear around Grayson. He's dealing with some fear, okay? Blocked. His fear could be blocking things. There's so much I have to express, to change, to do, but I feel stuck. I want to take action. I'm trying to find a way. So I feel fear is in the way, okay? We've got effortless. Life would be so effortless lived with you. I'm looking forward to that. I can see our future together and it's incredible. So I feel it's only fear that's in the way of this because he sees a future with you. He knows it could be incredible. My world has changed in miraculous ways. Nothing will ever be the same now I know you. And there's a miracle coming in. So you could be seeing bees, okay? The other two, you've got protected and ready. It may feel like you're ready, but you're being protected, okay? Because he's saying it's you I want and the way is becoming clear. So I feel that this message is that you're ready for something, but you're being protected. So again, it's about divine timing. So I feel it's not the right time, okay? It's like and he could be blocking it because of that. So 3 of Wands, there's progress being made. You've got the 5 of Pentacles. You can't miss out on this. You are going to come together. Look at that, okay? Look at, I'm seeing the picture more than the card, like the meaning on the card. I'm seeing that you coming together, and you've got patience is the key. The more patient you are, the quicker this will happen. This could be manifesting over the next 3 to 5 weeks or 3 to 5 months. I hope that helps. Or even now to me could be significant, but I'm getting 3 to 5 months is the furthest timeline out. So that's like, I'm getting like August as significance as well. Let me pull a card for you. Anything we need to know for Natalia? You've got career transition. So maybe this is a a move that's needing to happen at work at this current time. This could be your work, his work. It says your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. And this could be a career change for you or him, or even the both of you. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for upgrading to Angel Seeker level there, honey. And if you get into, if you get on the community post, for the Angel Warriors, because you're an Angel Warrior as well, you'll be able to get in for tomorrow's message. I don't know if you've already commented on that. Let me just have a quick look here. Okay, did you notice I've changed the thumbnail on the live as well? So for Angel Warriors, I'm just looking down who's commented. Yeah, you're not on there yet. So if you go to Monday's community post, it says, hello, Angel Warriors. Thank you for your love and support. Pop your question below. If you put a question on there, then obviously I can put you into tomorrow's video as well. Okay, so welcome. And you've donated and said, hi, Liz, message from Wes. Is he getting closer to contacting me? So what's going on with Wes at this current time? He's saying, I know in my heart and soul there is no one else out there for me apart from you. So he knows there's only you. He doesn't want to date. He doesn't want to mess around, okay? Always be joyful, my love. I feel it when you are happy, and it makes me happy to know that you are happy. So I feel the more joyful you are, the lighter you are, the more attracted he is to you, and the more likely he is to move towards you, because he won't feel or connect with any stress on your part, like an urgency. It also helps me to feel lighter in myself and to move towards feeling more positive about us and our situation. So I feel the more, relaxed you are, the quicker he will come in. So is he getting closer to contacting you? Now we've got within the next few months, okay, and we've got a year from now. So what I'm feeling with this year from now is it's very likely a year from now you are with him, you're settled, and it's moving forward the way you want. Okay, however, it may take a few months for this to start manifesting. So I feel within the next few months, you're going to receive contact within the next few months. And then a year from now, it could manifest into what you want. So I'm not feeling it's going to take a year from now for him to contact you. I feel that's definitely coming within a few months. But it may take a year from now to manifest the relationship the way you want it to be. So what else does he want to say to you? What else does he want to say to you? Is he getting closer to contacting you? What does he want you to know? Wait. He's saying, I know it's taken me a while. I do know what you need and I want to do this right. Please wait for me. So again, he's worried about you moving on. Now that doesn't mean you wait around or you don't date. It means he's saying, it's taking me a bit more time. Your eyes are perfect, your lips are kissable. I need to spend a few hours alone with you. So he's fantasizing about you in a very lusty way. He's thinking about kissing you, looking into your eyes, being with you physically. He's fantasizing about it. He can't get you off his mind. So there's a lot of kundalini there, a lot of desire and attraction. What else? Okay, I love the soft feel of your skin. So if he's touched your body before, he's thinking about that, or he's fantasizing about that. I'm much wiser and stronger now. So he definitely feels like he's gone through an awakening. He's gone through a spiritual epiphany. And he's becoming stronger and wiser within himself because of what he's been through. I cannot wait to reunite with you. That's that passion there. So you are going to reunite. I really need to speak to you. Will you hear me out? So he's definitely thinking about contact. It's just obviously he's waiting for the right moment, okay? So yes is the answer. He is getting close to contacting you. And then you donated again and said, message from RG, please. He chats with me most of the day and I lean into him and then he pulls back emotionally. So let's see what's going on. Let's use this deck again just to get an idea. So what's going on with RG? Connection. So he said, I want to be connected with you in every way. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and definitely intimately, I want to be. So he's holding himself back. So why is he holding himself back? So he feels the connection. He wants to be connected to you. So why is he pulling back? Struggle. He's leap of faith. Okay, Capricorn will be significant with the goat there. So I feel like he's afraid of something. There's the Fool there. I do feel he wants to take a leap of faith towards you. He wants to do it. So why is he pulling back? They're not answering that question, are they? Why is he pulling back emotionally? Why? Four of Cups, fear of losing you. Queen of Swords, Page of Swords. Perhaps not knowing out what to say. Okay, fear of the past. Maybe he's been let down in the past. Let me go into the dark truth, see it. Okay, why? Okay, why is he pulling back emotionally? Well, let me just not ask that question. That may be getting in the way. What does he want to say? Okay, because he may be afraid to bring through why. He's learning. And he's a fool. Well, you got the fool there. So he feels like a fool for not acting on this. Okay, he's saying, I'm sorry I lied to you, it was wrong, and I'm admitting that now. I was a fool, hurting you, hurts me. Now, I don't feel he's lied about anything. There could be something he's keeping from you. This could be his own fears. It could be connected with the past. He said, I've grown up since our last encounter. I've been working on myself, becoming someone you can be proud of. So he may just be a workaholic. Or he may be learning about who he is. Or maybe he's got a big family, with that card, there's a family on that one. There could be a lot of people around him. So perhaps he's afraid of, taking you home, or he's proud of you, don't get me wrong, but maybe he's afraid of, introducing you to his family or taking that step. I feel he's afraid of taking the next step. And that's something to do with his past. He could be hurt before. Perhaps he doesn't want to let you in. He could be afraid of being vulnerable. But he definitely wants to be connected with you. And he definitely is thinking about taking a leap towards you. But I feel he doesn't come by himself. So it could be he's got a big family. Or, he could have lots of brothers and sisters and family. Or maybe he's work is like family to him. And perhaps he's thinking about what will people think about that. So perhaps he's trying to keep it professional. But again, remember, in the background, alongside your story with him, there's also Wes, isn't there? So he'll also sense somehow your connection with Wes as well. So anything else we need to know about RG? We've got tortured. My mind is torturing me with reminders of you everywhere I go. So he feels tortured by this, and he's stripping down masculine beliefs. So he's thirsty for you. But he's also perhaps thinking about what he wants. And he could be, working on his body. I always see this as somebody who looks after themselves. He could be good looking. He could really enjoy doing his sorting his body out. So he could be down the gym or whatever. But I feel like he is torturing himself with thoughts of you. And he's saying definitely intimately. So he definitely wants you physically. But there's something else he's not perhaps opening up about that's holding him back. And it's nothing to do with you. It's about his own fears. I hope that helps again. And then you've donated again. So Jacinta's in between. I'll do Jacinta after Janie. So Janie's saying, messages for this week. Will my business improve? Money coming in like the angel said the other week. So what's going on with business? Could be around this moon cycle. New moon could be significant. New moon to the full moon. So I feel the new moon to the full moon is going to bring it in. It says, notice how the moon affects your energy manifestation and capitalise upon these cycles. So I feel that something's there could be more capital coming in between the new moon and the full moon. And yeah, prosperity. So I feel it's coming in between the new moon and the full moon. That's what you need to know. And anything else about this? Money coming in the near future. It's coming in around the new moon to the full moon. The lunar cycle is significant. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation, honey. Jacinta says, hi Liz, what is the new moon in Aries bringing for me and my mum? So what's the new moon bringing for you and your mum? Flying out. Look, there's no need to worry. Whatever the new moon brings in, there is no need to worry. So I feel the new moon is helping you to see it as a new beginning, to let go of the stress. But really it's about the worry being released. It's it's not even the moon cycle that's helping. It's like waking up and saying, I'm not going to worry today. I'm going to let it go. Because you do worry and your mum worries and you've got to let go of that worry. So the new moon is trying to assist you with releasing worry, okay? Anything else you need to know? You've got the moon, okay? They can't answer it more than that, can they? So it's like you're saying, well, no, Liz, the moon is going to help me, and it is, okay? So the moon is going to help you to surrender to the mystery, which is like the unknown or what's going to happen. And it says looming change. So the moon is bringing in change, but looming change isn't negative. It doesn't mean, oh, it's looming or it's scary. It just means there is change on the horizon. There's no need to worry. I hope that helps, okay? I'm just going to do Patricia Bazzari because I can see her right in the middle of the donations there. Hi Liz, great you're live. A message for us, please. Last night they showed me in a dream that Tony was telling another woman off. I prefer Patricia. I also redeemed an astral spider. Wow. I saw, and I talk about this in an upcoming reading, or can't remember when it's on the channel, I had an astral bee coming to me the other night. An astral bee pollinating me. And I talk about it in a reading. So we got lost in my arms. He said, I need to hear right now to feel you. It's so dark here without your light. I'm lost without you. So when he's not around you, whether it's, when he's not communicating with you, he feels lost like a little boy. Okay, and he's saying, you're the finish line, my happy ending. As soon as I have you in my arms, everything will be right. So he knows that it'll all be right when he's with you. But until then, he feels lost. He feels like a child, like a little boy. Because he's drawn to your nurturing energy as a divine feminine. He's saying, when the time is right, I really want just the two of us to go away for a bit somewhere nice, somewhere beautiful and peaceful, to spend time together and get to know each other again. You're my inspiration. I'm very grateful for you. Without you even realizing it, you motivate me to do bigger and better things with my life. So you've changed his life in the most beautiful ways, not just physically, but emotionally as well. And he said, I have a plan, okay? And you have a plan. There's a plan coming up. So I feel there's a plan being put into place about what the next steps are or what's going to happen. What else does he want you to know? I think I might have lost my chat in front of me. Okay. So I'll double check that in a minute. So I've still got it here, but I think it's stopped in front of me. He said, I'm turned on. I'm so turned on right now. I love the soft feel of your skin. So he's had a fantasy where he's touching your skin. It's very soft and luminous and beautiful. So he loves your skin, which means, your body. So I feel you've got like beautiful skin. And he thinks about touching your face and all that. Twin flame, soul level love, yes. So he knows. So there's a yes there as well. So if you've got a specific question, the answer is yes. And that's obviously he does prefer you than anybody else. And he's turned on. He's turned on right now in this moment, no matter what he's doing, whether he's asleep or at work or whatever he's doing. Anything else he wants you to know, they will come through for you. So he will do what he needs to do. He does feel stuck right now because he feels lost. And he's going through a tower. He's going through major stress, struggle and upheaval. It's all part of the process to lead him to you. I want to do a card for you as well. Anything else you need to know? What's your message from your angels? You've got spiritual understanding with Archangel Raziel. So Raziel is saying, I'm bringing you historic information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths, which you know because you're already working on that too. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm pretty sure I've lost my chat in front of me. I've still got it here, don't worry. So I'm going to say no more donations now so I can catch up, and because I've got no chat in front of me. Let me just check everything's working okay. Bear with me a second. Yeah, everything's working okay. Yeah, I've lost chat, guys. Okay, so not here. I've got all your questions. In front of me, nothing's happening. The chat isn't going up and down anymore, just so you know. So no more donations. I'm going to put it in my chat, okay? No more donations. I'll put no more questions. No more donations. Actually, I can't spell. No more donations. Let me post that and then I'll pin it. Hang on. Where did it go? There we go. I don't like messages pinned because they're right in my eye line then. But my chat isn't working anyway. So my chat isn't working, is it? It doesn't matter. There we are. So no more donations so I can catch up, guys, okay? Okay. So mods, if anything goes wrong with my chat, email me. Okay, because I've got no access to it. Okay. So next question we're doing is Priyanka. So Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Dear Bucket, messages for me. Okay, so messages for me. Jumped on my knee again too. Three, you've got a letter as well. You've got F. Okay, fabulous Friday. Then you've got F coming through. F could be significant for you. So this is about me. So you've got an email coming through. You'll receive email. Now, obviously, I know you'll get an email. You know, of course, you're going to get an email. You probably get hundreds of emails in May. But you could get a specific email that takes courage to send. So this could be your person getting courage or someone getting the courage to communicate by email what they want to say, okay? You could be receiving lots of messages and music as well. And you may have a holiday or you got rest for now. So this could be about now, you know, in this moment now, rest, relax, because what you want is coming. But you could also be resting a little bit. And that may help you to become more healthy in May. You got 777 and 52. Okay, so 777 is what you're manifesting over the next 52 weeks. So I feel this is like, think about in May what you want to create for the next year or so. write it down, get a plan in place, sort it out. I want to read you 52. Let me just bring in Kyle's book here, the Angel Numbers book. So what's the number 52 saying to you? Okay, the message is, and I feel as well, thank you, the angel's saying something's going to manifest between May and February. Okay, so May 52, May and February is a timeline for something big happening, okay? So you've got challenging conversation will take you to a place of certainty and understanding. Be open and hearing the truth. So I feel the truth could come out. Okay, so this could be through an email that you've been waiting for, that your masculine or whoever you're connecting with finds the courage. I mean, this could even be your client, or, you know, someone finds the courage to communicate what they really feel to you, because F could be about feelings. And it's like you finally know the truth, or the uncertainty that you've been feeling goes away. And I feel something is happening as well between May and February. So F can also be about February. Thank you, angels, just clicked in there. So between now and February, something is shifting, or between May and February. I hope that helps, okay? Tiffany, thank you for the donation. On a general message regarding my colleagues at work. So what's going on with your colleagues at work? What do you need to know about your colleagues at work? What do you need to know? You've got to take back your power. So this could be about you taking back your power in this situation, not letting your colleagues perhaps stress you out, or not getting involved in things. So this could be you becoming the leader. So whenever's going on, use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings in your life. And Archangel Raziel is a psychic angel. So he's helping you to tap in with your psychic abilities to take back your power accordingly in this situation. That's what you need to know. So when this could come out because you may be allowing other people to control your thoughts, or perhaps you are allowing what they're doing affect you in some way. So if you take back your power, then they're not going to affect you anymore. That makes sense. That's what I've got coming through. Let me get you another message about work. Anything you need to know about your colleagues at work, or timing. It's all in the timing right now. It says pull another card to see if you need to do it now. Wait a while and make a different decision. So what do you need to know? You've got reconsider. So maybe you're thinking about doing something. The angels are asking you to wait and reconsider first and take back your power. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation, honey. RG is married. That makes sense then why he's holding back. Okay, that makes sense. To do with family. Are them cards still there, or did I shuffle again? Yeah, same cards there. So again, there could be family then that's stopping him. I don't know if he's got a child then, if there's a child in there as well. Or he may be, perhaps he's just protecting his own inner child. But it could be family then why he's holding back. That makes a lot of sense then. So RG is married. What's going on there? He uses the impediments, nothing else. So it makes sense then why he's not, he's obviously wants you, but he's holding back because of that, okay? So let's have a look at that marriage. I'm glad you've told me that, really, because that makes 100 times more sense now. You know, when you're going in blind sometimes, it's hard to bring, well, it's not hard to bring it through, but it's like, I think, does that resonate with you? So what's going on in his marriage? What's going on in his marriage? I want another card, thank you. Okay, so in his marriage, we've got the Chariot, we've got the Eight of Cups. He definitely wants to leave that then. He's thinking about it. Yeah, the Tower's there. Eight of Wands. And the Star. He definitely wants to change. He wants to move on, okay? Because it's like he feels like he's being guided elsewhere. So he feels like since he's met you, he's been guided. So he may see you like an angel who's just come into his life and, you know, resuscitated him in some way. And I feel like he has been guided towards something else. So you may be part of his awakening process to leave that situation, even if you don't end up with him. Okay, maybe you're part of his growth in that way. So you could be a catalyst to his marriage ending. Okay, him leaving that situation, because I feel like him meeting you has shown him what he's missing. That's what I'm picking up on there. And he wants to move forward with you, he does. But again, he's going through a Tower. And there is already disruption there, even if there's things going on there where, you know, they're perhaps waiting it out, or acting like everything's okay, but it's all falling apart. I don't know if he's bought a new car recently, or they've been on holiday as well, or they could have a holiday booked up. or he could be going somewhere. But I feel he wants to change his life, and I feel July to August could be a time where he decides to walk out of that. He's going to choose to walk away, to have a new beginning, to leave the past behind. And the thing is, don't feel guilty about that. If, like, say if he leaves his marriage and then you get with Wes, or don't feel guilty about that, because I feel you're part of his leaving that situation. I feel that's one of the reasons why he's come into your life, because he's got to leave that marriage, and you're like the catalyst for change, if that makes sense. So I'm not saying it's not going to work out with you and him. Obviously, if you've got a choice or a chance, then that might be something you want to work on. But I feel that over the next 8 weeks, things are going to change. So he's not happy in that relationship. There's nothing there that's showing me he's happy in that situation. In fact, he wants to leave. Even if he's going on a holiday or he's buying a new car or whatever he's doing, it's all fake, okay? And that makes so much sense why he's holding himself back from you. So actually, let me bring in what the karmic partner is thinking. So what's his wife thinking? What's his wife thinking? I'm sick of all the stress. I'm sick all the time from stress. So she may be sick. She may not be very well. I don't know if she's got an illness but she's sick all the time from stress. So this situation with him makes her feel sick. Okay? And you say he is a great parent to our kids. So I don't know if they've got kids, or they could have animals that are like kids, or a great parent. So maybe she feels like he'd be a great parent if she wants kids, if there is no kids. But she feels sick from all the stress, so it's not good for her. You know, there's a lot of stress around her at this time. So what's his struggle? What's his struggle? I've got used to wearing a mask. There you go. He's got used to wearing a mask. Now you've put, he uses the impediments, okay? Now I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, so let me just Google what that means. Impediment meaning hindrance, obstruction, obstacle that interferes with progress, movement, or completion of a task, okay? A physical barrier. He uses the physical barrier, nothing else. So does that mean he says he's married to you? Like he says to you, I'm married. Is that what you mean? Like he says, I don't know if he's using that as an excuse, but he said, I've got used to wearing that mask. So he's not happy in that situation. He said, I'm really struggling with this. Of course he is, because he wants you. He desires you. He's passionate towards you. He wants you. So what's his karmic struggle? Why is he still staying there, basically? Why is he still staying there at this current time? He's saying there's no spark between us. There's no spark there. There's nothing going on physically. I don't think we're right for each other. I don't feel we can make each other happy, and I'm not really living my life. So there, he's not happy. He's not really living his life. There's no spark. There'll be no passion there. There'll be nothing physically going on, and he's not really living his life there. But he's not really telling me why he isn't leaving at this current time, but it's probably like he's got used to wearing that mask. It's a comfort zone. But I feel you've resuscitated him. Okay, that's what he's feeling about you. So let me see if I can pull a card around him now that I know that. Okay, what else does he want to say to you? Music. He said, I hear songs that remind me of you. Sometimes I smile, other times it makes me want to cry. So he could be listening to music at night when he's at home, and it's making him feel, you know, a lot of feelings, like a lot of emotion, a lot of passion, and he feels sad. Like he could cry about his life. So there is a lot of stress he's dealing with, and that stress is actually making his partner sick. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. God lyrics telepathically, and they're saying God lyrics, so I feel God is communicating with you through music as well. No matter what I do, all I think about is you, even when I'm with my boo. So in other words, your masculine is thinking about you all the time. I'm crazy over you. Does this mean he's with someone else? It could be with anyone. It could be with a friend and he's thinking about you. It could be with his boss. It could be with a family member. It doesn't necessarily mean he's with someone else, okay? So don't think the worst straight away. Because really the message has nothing to do with boo. It's about he's thinking about you, okay? Because you're really his boo anyway. I just saw a black cat and grey cat, how all the rest of the day goes. So the cats are there as a sign of strength and independence, to believe in yourself. He's saying forever, I'll never give up on us now that I know who you are and what you mean to me. This love is forever. So he knows who you are and what you mean to him. He said, I just need to take my time. So I'm not getting anyone else around him. Okay, let me just check on that. Is there anyone else around him? Has he got a boo? Okay. We've got the 8 of Pentacles. I feel he's busy with work. I don't really feel he's got his boo, maybe his job. Okay, he could be busy with work. When I'm at work, I can't stop thinking about you. Could be colleagues around you. Could be having a drink with a friend at work. Who knows? But I feel he's busy at work or he's got stuff going on. So I don't feel, you've got anything to like stress over. So how will the rest of the day go? You've got ask your angels. So call on your angels and they will help your day run right. Okay, let me pull you a card from Archangel Michael. What do you need to know? Michael is saying flow. Just trust the incredible flow of your life. Be in the flow of this day. When you force or push against it, you'll hurt and struggle. When you calmly move into it, you'll feel peace and joy. The flow is like a river. Trust it will take you in the right direction. In other words, trust the incredible flow of this day. When you force or push against it, you'll hurt and struggle. When you calmly move into your day, you'll feel peace and joy. This day is like a river. Trust it will take you in the right direction. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. I can't send video interview at Providence due to cough and cold last week. Is it still okay to send the video this week? Will I pass the first and second interview? Well, obviously you had a cough and a cold, so you got a valid excuse, okay? So is it okay to send the video this week? I've just seen yes, okay? Perfect timing, there you go. It's perfect time now. And I saw yes, it didn't come out, but I saw it when I was shuffling. So it's the perfect time, okay? Will you pass the first and second interview? It's not the right time. So I feel the reason this is coming out is it's the perfect time to send the video, okay? But it may not be the right time to attend the interview. Okay, so the first and second interview may happen differently. So I'm getting like it's definitely the right time to send the video, but it may not be the right time for the other things at this moment. Let me see if I can get clarifier on that. So will you pass the first, and it's probably because I'm saying first and second. So obviously you've got it, it's not the right time because you've got to do one and then the other. Okay, so the angels sometimes are specific like that. So will you pass the first interview? You've got the devil and you've got the Five of Swords in reverse. So you may be overthinking or worrying at this time. So not giving you a clear answer. Okay, so you may be worrying about it like overthinking it. Let me just see about what comes up about the second interview. And obviously you need to pass that first. You got the Emperor in reverse. So stability. So I feel the messages. Try not to focus on the interview at this current time. Okay, just focus on sending the video. And the video could be part of the interview. You know, so obviously you're sending this video, but I feel you need to just focus at this current time on sending the video and not worrying about anything else. Like not overthinking, am I going to pass this? Am I going to do this? Because I feel it's pulling you into your head and that's causing issues and problems. So what else do the angels want you to know? You know, what do they want you to know in general about this? You've got career transition. There's definitely a career transition happening anyway. For that to come out. So your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. So there's something definitely happening here. And Archangel Chamuel is guiding you. And I feel all you need to do at this time is focus on sending that video. Okay? And you got relationship harmony. And then let Archangel Raguel sort the rest out. We angels are opening the hearts of everyone involved. So I feel that means that they will understand why there's been a delay around you sending that video. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. And you may be arguing with yourself over something. You may be conflicted in your own mind about something. So messages, I don't feel it's the right time to ask the question whether you're going to pass the interviews because they just want you to focus on sending the video. Okay, let me just see if I can get it out again of the angels. So are you going to pass these interviews? I've worded it different. Recovery. So there's going to be a recovery. So I feel like I'm not meant to give you that answer. It's something you've got to allow to progress. And remember, there'll be a recovery anyway. You know, you'll recover from it. And I feel this recovery is also to do with this cough and cold. It's like now you're back in recovery or now you've recovered, things are going to move forward. So just have faith that it will be okay and you'll end up where you're meant to be. But I can't answer that question because it's not there yet, the answer. Or they're not giving it me because it's something you're learning. What was that at the bottom? Be assertive. Be assertive by sending the video, be you, and then allow the universe to do the rest. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation, honey. Saranga says, where's your question? Just bear with me, I'll go down. I can see you've donated again. So I can see one question, not the other one. Okay, so the first question I can see that you've wrote, okay, is my niece is drawn to Chinese culture and shares a close bond with her friend Zikwi, also a girl, where I sense DF and DM energies. Could you please guide me about this connection? So my niece is drawn to a Chinese culture and shares a close bond with her friend there. Life review. Now, obviously you're sensing DF and DM energies, so this person is part of her life review. In other words, this friend is part of her growth. She has a close bond with her, so she's part of her life, and she will help her to kind of review her life or move forward in some way. It says, take inventory of your life, resolve to change or heal anything that's unbalanced. So her friend is going to help her to feel more balanced and to change or heal things in her life. So I feel a friend is there for a reason. Obviously, a friend's come into her life for a reason. I feel a friend is a positive impact on her. I feel that this friend is good for her. Okay, so I'm not picking up on like anything bad or negative or anything like that coming through. Yeah, they've got the balance. I mean, just, you know, it's mirrored. You've got the Two of Pentacles. It's about balance. Ace of Wands in reverse. Knight of Swords. This friend may also help your niece to have more confidence. Okay, so she may feel more confident because she's got this bond with her. You know, this friendship in a way. And things could change very quickly as well. So I feel you've just got to let things unfold. There could also be some emotion there. So I don't know if this is like in a romantic way. Perhaps they talk about love or they talk about things that are very emotional. But I feel that she's definitely part of a journey. And she's helping her to become more balanced within herself, to learn about herself more. You could be gaining a spiritual understanding about this. But again, this is your niece's journey. It's not your journey. Give me a block there. It's nothing really to do with you directly, if that makes sense. It's about her going through her own journey of growth. So you've got to allow this connection to unfold the way it's meant to. That's what's coming through. I hope that helps, okay? And then you said, I'm not fixated on marrying Kashif. I only seek a harmonious union. I'm open to both of us being with different partners as I have acceptance for B and feel no jealousy. Well, obviously, being in a harmonious union is about being in a relationship together. It's not about being with different partners or having an open relationship. That's not what union is, okay? Twin flame union is about being together in a monogamous way. And it's not about marriage either directly. It's about being with each other. So it's like you're saying, I only seek a harmonious union and I'm open to both of us being with different partners. But again, that's like settling for less than you deserve. Okay, and I'm not saying you're jealous or anything like that, but that's like not being in union. So I'm not seeing there as, that would, in my opinion, like when I'm channeling this, it's not even just my opinion. I'm sure people agree with this in the chat, but like, it's like the angel's saying there is not a harmonious union. You know, because that's separation, if that makes sense. So what do you need to know about this, okay? You've got prioritised. It's about priorities. So obviously, thank you, angels. The angel's saying a harmonious union is when you prioritise each other. And if you're prioritising different partners, then that's not, it's a harmonious union. Okay, focus on your highest priorities. I'll help you get organised and motivated. So ultimately, Kashif, his lesson is to be able to make you a priority in his life at the right time. And then there won't be a need to be with different partners. But obviously, if you're with different partners now, or he's with a different partner now, there is a lesson being learned through that situation. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do Donna Harvey. I work mod Donna there. Says, hi Liz, yesterday I received 2 songs. Stronger by Britney and Nothing Can Come Between Us by Sade. Any message from Mark? And that song, Stronger by Britney, I've got a lot of memories around that song. So what else is he sending to you? What else is he sending to you? Tell him, I want to be vulnerable with you. He wants to be vulnerable. So obviously he's telling you that he wants to be strong enough to be vulnerable with you. And he wants you to know that nothing is going to get in between you, apart from his vulnerability. Because he's afraid of, like, being open. And I mean, he's not really afraid of it. It's just, you know, he hasn't been open with anyone for such a long time in a loving way. He's afraid of what will happen. He said, always remember that you and I are one. The choices that you make, I make too, in a different way. But I'm always following in your footsteps. So he's saying he's following in your footsteps at this time. So he made his songs about footsteps. What's that song? Footsteps on the dance floor. Footsteps on the dance floor. Remind me, baby, of you. Who sings that one? I can't see in the chat because I haven't got it there. But they give me that song. I think it's Footsteps or Teardrops or something like that. I think it's Footsteps. I've been through so much in my life since the last time I saw you, but I now understand that it's all been happening to help me to leave behind all that's not good for me so I can start afresh with you. So he's letting you know that he is going through it a little bit in his karmic situation. Okay, what else? What else? You've got the Emperor and the Page of Wands. So there's good news here because he is stepping into his masculine power and he is coming forward towards you as the Emperor. So he does want to bring in some good news. Let me bring in another message card. Anything else you need to know? The passion is real and intense. There's going to be lots of kundalini between you, okay? Your twin flame is thinking of you in a very sexy, sensual way. They desire you on every level and want to show you physically and intimately how much they care. They may send flirty messages or propose a meetup. This type of intimacy is what they need right now to feel close to you and heal their insecurity and fear. You're going to hear that song, Need You Now, by Lady Antebellum. I Need You Now. So you could be thinking about you late at night. You could be watching social media. You could be having a drink. So it's late at night when he wants to contact you. That's what I'm picking up on. I hope that helps, okay? Like when he's on his own or when he's sitting with his thoughts, that's when he wants to contact you. That's when he feels that intense pull to you. I hope that helps. Joy, thank you for the donation. What does my person want to say? So what does your person want to say? Honesty. I love that we can be honest with each other and share things that no one else knows. You have my secrets as well as my heart. So he does want to be honest. He wants to tell you all these secrets. He wants to open up to you. We just grab that card there. And that's what he's gaining clarity about. You're opening my eyes to brand new possibilities. I see now where I could never see before I knew you. So you've opened his heart to many things. Okay, I want to be honest with you. I want to tell you how I feel. I want to share my secrets with you. Yeah, Page of Swords. He wants to tell you the truth. And he wants to tell you that he wants to walk away from his past. The version of himself he used to be. So, and he's struggling with that. And that's what he wants to do. And that's why there's a delay. A delay in communication or a delay in him opening up properly because he wants to walk away from the past version of himself. I'm going to bring in the opening up deck. So what else does he want you to know? He's saying, always remember that you and I are one. The choices that you make, I make too, in a different way. In many cases, but I'm always following in your footsteps. I'm no longer lost and stagnant. I'm making progress in my own life to reunite with you. So he intends to tell you that he wants to walk away from that past version of himself. Let's bring his dark truth in. Let's bring the dark truth comes to light in. What does he want to say? Loyalty. I am a loyal person. It breaks my heart that I haven't yet been able to truly show you this side of me. I am loyal to you and I will prove this to you in so many ways in our future. Okay? He's saying, I feel strong enough to make this happen. This could be around the Leo season. And we've got Earth, okay? We came to Earth to experience this. And I feel this is what he's realising. They give me a block. So the clarity that come up before, I feel he's going through an epiphany or an awakening about why he's here on Earth. So I don't know if you've had like a really deep conversation or you've triggered that in him because he's saying, we came to Earth to experience life in human form. And even though at times it's hard to walk my path without you, I know deep within me that all of the experiences I have and all the lessons I learn have purpose and meaning in my life and will always remind me of you and why I've come. Everything and everyone is a catalyst to being with you in some way, shape or form. And I feel he's realising that. I feel he's going through a big awakening period between now and August where he's realising why he's been through all the things he's been through. And he does feel like he's had an hard life, okay? And he said, I'm excited and I promise. I'm looking forward to our future. I just need to let the past go first. Please wait for me. I will make it right. I will make it happen. You have to trust me. So he could be seen as Stag. Let me pull you an angel card at this time. Anything else you need to know? Just bash my arm up there. Just whack my elbow. We got breathe and sensitivity. So you could be becoming more sensitive. So the angels say, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. And I feel that you're being guided to breathe when he's going through these old patterns, or, you know, when he's still holding back, or when things are perhaps stressful. And you were extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. I hope that helps, okay? Zainab, thank you for the donation. Gerard's current feelings and energy and love messages. So I have said no more donations. I can see I've got donations after where I've said no more donations. So no more donations, please, so I can catch up, okay? So Zainab says, Gerard's current feelings and energy and love messages. So one is Gerard's current energy and love feelings. He's returning, okay? And he's thinking. So he's thinking about returning to you. He's thinking about reaching out or coming towards you in some way. He said, I get so close to having it all with you, and then fear steps in and I have to pull away. I'm sorry, it hurts to stay away. I will return. So I feel like he's got very close to like messaging you or changing or doing something, and then he's checking out. Okay, he's saying, I'll always choose you, but there are other choices I have to make in order to be with you. I'm thinking and working it out. So he is working out how he can be with you and return to you. It is on his mind. And I feel he does get close to it, and then he checkings out. Or he backs out, okay? He's saying, my love, know that when the time is right for us both, which means that you're also growing, learning, healing yourself, when the time is right for us both, the universe will go out of its way to bring us back together in the most beautiful, amazing, and effortless ways. When the time is right. So when the time is right, the time isn't right yet, okay? Anything else? Yeah, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. There's a delay. You may actually find that after the new moons, things start moving forward. So there may be some delays until this new moon. You may feel like you're struggling a little bit until the new moon, and then you start feeling easier about things. I'm not saying he's definitely going to contact you around the new moon, but I feel you're going to feel better around the new moon. I hope that helps, okay? Sonu, thank you for the donation. What does Malar want to tell Sunita and Bucket Messages? What does Malar want you to know? I'm sorry, he wants to apologise, okay? I know I've messed things up. There's sometimes you want to give up on me. Please don't, because I'll make things right again. So you could be seeing red roses. I feel he wants to apologise to you. He wants to make it right, clear the air, sort it out. He's saying, this love I have for you is not like love I've ever felt before for anyone else in my life. It's intense and scary, yet also amazing and beautiful. This is a once-in-a-lifetime type of love. So he does feel that way for you. What else, okay? You've got a tarot card. Well, obviously I've just pulled cards, but I'll pull you a tarot card. What do we need to know? You've got the star, so there's hope. There's hope for the future. Beautiful card to come out. Aquarius season could be significant. So your tarot card is the star, which just fell on the floor again. You've got protected and safe, so you could be seeing 444 rainbows. They do love you, no matter how it seems, okay? And we've got people with agendas. So there could be people with agendas around. That could be like karmic people, or people influencing certain things or going in the way, interference. You've got sound, so you could hear messages in music or other sounds that resonate. And you've got light hair. Okay, that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. So again, no more donations, guys, so we can catch up. Liz, I just saw the word towers. Does this mean anything bad for me and Mum today? See, instead of thinking the worst, think the best. The angels are already telling you constantly there's no need to worry. Okay, so that tower is a good thing, really. When a tower comes in, God's pruning your tree, removing anything negative or creating a way for the new. So what's that tower trying to tell you? What's the tower? You've got success. The tower is a sign of success there for you. Building something. So instead of the tower falling down, something is building. Something is shifting. So I feel you need to step away from negative thoughts or feelings, okay? Like, let go of all the worry and the stress and the anxiety. I want to bring you an angel card. Something different. What shall I bring? Let me bring in this deck, actually. It's bringing the feminine message tarot. This is the ascension journey. I never want this feeling to end. Okay? And that's how, when your twin is with you, That's how they feel. Okay, so that's how they feel with you. They don't want it to end. So I feel there's been dreams going on. Or you don't want something to end as well. I pick up on as well that you don't want something good to end. So this could be you worrying about losing the people in your life. You know, losing your mum, losing your twin, losing people. You may be worrying about that, okay? You don't need to. Let me bring in an affirmation for you. I'm at the top of the chat as well, just so you know. As far as I know I am. Have faith. Have faith instead of fear. Give me a block. Release the fear. Instead of saying, oh my goodness me, I've seen a tower. See, it says it's a sign to have faith, okay? And time for you heals your heart. So go for a walk in nature. Relax. Focus on faith, not fear. You know, you're so loved and protected, but you have to believe you are. And if you get scared of anything, call on Archangel Michael and the Band of Mercy Angels. You know, yesterday, I met up with one of my friends yesterday. I haven't seen him for years, okay? And I met up, just a friend, nothing else. We had a great time, you know, we had a few hours together. And we were talking about, like, some stories from the old days. And there were some freaky things that went on. And, you know, when I got in bed last night, I was going over it in my mind. And I was feeling a bit, you know, like, and I called on Archangel Michael and the Band of Mercy Angels. And straight away I felt strong and like nothing could hurt me. Not that anything could hurt me. But, you know, we have some pretty dark conversations, me and him. And obviously your mind plays tricks. It's like if you watch a horror film, your mind plays tricks on you, doesn't it? You know, so if you call on Archangel Michael and the Band of Mercy Angels, it's like having an army right there with you in your home. So call on your angels, okay? Because I saw the word heart attack. Is my mum's. See, the straight away you see words and you go into panic. So you've got to stop doing that, okay? Because it's just a word. It doesn't necessarily mean anything's going to happen to you or happen to your mum. You've got to let go of fear. I feel what's going on here is you're so afraid of losing people that you just read it into anything, okay? And you've got to relax because life happens. You've got to pray instead. That's the message, okay? So let's do S.A. Rosie says, hi Liz, may I get a message from Rizwan, future our connection, please? So what's going on with you and Rizwan? You were protected. Your journey is protected, okay? And until he's ready. Until he's ready or until you're both ready, your journey is protected. What he's saying to you is, it is you I want and the way forward is finally clear. I'm getting this done. I'm coming for you. Be ready. So he does want a future with you. That's what he does want. And you're being protected until that happens. So you may be seeing 444 or rainbow. So the future of the connection is to be together. What else? Yeah, the sun, happy outcome. So it's moving forward. Summertime could be significant. Just have faith. He wants what you want. I hope that helps, okay? Daisy says, please, Liz, can I get bucket messages from R and from the purple intimate deck? So what does R want you to know? Wow, one card out of that whole deck. Twin flame, soul level, love, yes. Okay, one card. I know you're probably thinking, let's shuffle again. But that's what he wants you to know. Whenever you're asking, you've got a yes. And he's saying, yes, this is soul level love. I do feel it. And I know inside we're twin flames, okay? What else? Oh, you're welcome, Rosie. Thank you for being here, honey. So you've got V coming through. Got V for victory in the chat there. We got V coming through. That could be for victory. The next full moon's going to be significant, which is the 1st of May. Okay. You've got Fox, so there's solutions and decisions coming in that are going to lead you to marriage when the time is right. He's watching your socials, and that may be a secret that's being revealed to you today. Maybe you know it already, but secrets are going to be revealed at the right time. Okay, and I feel you're also receiving things through your vision, like your third eye, dreams, feelings. We've got accessories. Okay, so this could be like things that you pick up that help you along the way, and no job. So I don't know if someone's struggling with having no job or they want to change the job. So take that, it resonates with you. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do the beautiful M's in the house. Says, hi, beautiful Liz and Angels. Can I please ask why has my DM gone back to spend time with his ex? So he must feel like there's some kind of unfinished business he needs to deal with or something needs to close out. He needs to close that cycle out. Promise. He's saying to you, please trust me to do the right thing. You were safe with me, I promise you. So I feel it's like he's saying to you, you can trust me. It's something I need to do that I feel is the right thing for me. You are safe with me. So it's like you may be worrying or stressing. It's like you're saying there's no need to worry. I'm not going to hurt you or let you down. You are safe with me. I promise you that. But he feels like he's got to do something, the right thing. So this could be like ending it properly or healing something. Or he feels like it's the right thing to do. He's got to do the right thing. Okay, so what's that mean? Okay, you've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. It's something he's been overthinking, something that's been on his mind at night, something that he's been stressing about. So I feel he's been lying awake at night thinking about it, and he's got to deal with it to sleep better. So he could have something on his conscience to do with the past, okay? So his conscience is on him, and I feel that he'll sleep better. So whatever he's doing there, he's going to put something right, and then he'll be able to sleep better. That's why I don't feel he's going back to that person. What else is he saying? A lot's gone on since we last saw each other. I have so much I want to tell you, so much to show you, and so much to give to you. So I feel he will tell you about this when the time is right. I don't feel this is him telling that person. I don't feel this is about that person. This is about you. Okay? A lot's gone on. And I feel he's dealing with whatever's gone on, whatever he's got going on. So what else is going on? Oh, thank you, honey. Yeah, I feel like I need to use a different deck than that. What's your guidance? I'll see what your guidance is in this situation. Strength. The angels say you have become strong and capable through the struggles you've experienced. It didn't end you, it made you stronger and wiser. You've got this. So you can handle this at this current time. Let him go and deal with whatever it is he's dealing with, because it's going to help him sleep better. But there's something on his mind. It's probably what he did. He probably, there's probably something in the way they ended, and he probably feels bad about it. There could be some guilt there that he needs to heal, but I'm not picking up like he wants to go back to that person. It's more so he can sleep at night. I hope that helps, okay? Simran says, may I know what's the future with Ramon, okay? So what's the future with Ramon? Remember who you are. So really why Ramon is in your life to begin with is because he's teaching you lessons that grow your soul, that help you to remember who you are. Okay, so you and your future is to remember who you are. In other words, if you feel this is your twin flame, then he will remember or they will remember, Ramon will remember. I keep saying he, take gender out of it. Ramon will remember that they are a twin flame, and so are you. So you'll come together. Does that make sense? So you'll remember why you've come to Earth. It's part of your journey. But really, it's about you remembering who you are, that you are valuable, that you are lovable, that you are desirable, that you are sexy, that you are a perfect partner, that you don't need to change, that you are perfect the way you are. So Archangel Michael is saying, you are a powerful, loving and creative child of God, and you are very loved. Remember who you are. And then you don't feel like you need to be validated by another person or to be with them, okay? So what's the future with Ramon? Seven of Cups, there's going to be a choice in the Tower, and that could create some upheaval. So it feels like Ramon may have a choice to make to be with you, or to perhaps choose themselves to be with you, which is about choosing you, but it's never about choosing you directly, and there's some chaos there. So I feel this is connected with some kind of choice. And if you remember who you are, you'll recognise there is no choice. Because if someone's truly meant to be with you, they'll end up with you, because all paths lead home. Yeah, you were without a doubt the best thing that's ever happened to me. So Ramon feels like you're the best thing in their life, the best thing that's ever happened to them. Okay? And that's what they are realising more and more every day. So I feel there is a future between the two of you, but to get there, or however to get there, there's got to be a choice made first, and that could bring in some chaos. And that's why there may be a slight delay. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do, I've got Renee says, will my health ever get better? Will my heart failure get better? So what do your angels want you to know? So you've got relationship harmony. So it could be stress related. You could have certain relationships in your life that bring stress to you, and that affects your heart. And you've got counsellor. And this can also be about healing grief. So it could be like, because Archangel Azrael is the angel who helps you through losing a loved one or feeling pain from loss. So if you feel like you've lost someone in your life, this can be affecting your health, because you have to get to the root. Because remember, you can take tablets and do all these things, but you have to get to the root of the pain. And I feel you've been through some physical pain and you're hurting over something still that you need to heal. Okay, so Archangel Azrael is saying you are a natural counsellor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So I feel what the message there is that you've been through a lot in your life and it's helped you to become better at talking to others. And it's helped you to be, to understand more or to be an empath. But ultimately, if you talk about what you're going through, even if that's just journaling down your feelings, or writing about what you feel you need to release, that's going to help, okay? Because the angels are opening your heart, and you're saying you're having heart issues. The angels are opening your heart to everyone involved to resolve arguments and conflict. So if you feel you've been through a loss or you've been through some kind of pain in a relationship, and there was perhaps arguments, conflict, or perhaps you lost someone and you couldn't resolve something with them, or you've been through something that's hurt your heart, heal that. And that will be a way to get better physically, okay? So what else? What does to know? You have to get to the root of the problem. You've got relief stress. Treatment is to relieve stress, okay? So don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you don't need to have other treatment. I know you'll be seeing your own doctor or, doing whatever you're doing physically. And obviously do that, the angels say, but the treatment to this is to relieve stress. So it's about getting to the root of why you feel pain. And I feel it's pain from the past, because when we hold on to certain things and we haven't healed, it can really hurt the heart, and then the heart can open. Okay, you will feel better soon. Yeah, so Archangel Raphael is saying you are going to feel better soon when you relieve the stress or get to the root of the stress. Listen to your body, because your body is always talking to you. Your intuition is spot on with that. You know your body better than anybody else, and schedule a treatment plan. So I do feel you do need to see someone outside of, you, which could be a doctor, and you could already be doing that. And then you schedule a treatment plan for whatever that is. That could even be counselling, okay? Because you may need to have some kind of counselling. And it could be talking to a friend. It doesn't necessarily mean you've got to go and see a therapist, but talking to someone will help. And that could be the therapy you need. That may be what you need to do. So if you feel like you've already done what you've done or what you've needed to do physically to get the treatment physically you need, this is about getting to the root of it. So schedule a plan to talk to someone you trust. And it could be a therapist, because then they're not giving their opinions or anything like that. If that's something your body is telling you to do as well, and then you'll feel better. But I'm getting this message about you'll feel better when you talk about it or release whatever it is. I hope that helps, okay? I've been on for 3 hours and 46 minutes, so I am going off soon, okay? So that's why I've said no more donations. But I am answering some questions in the chat. So if you put your question in the chat, I'm answering a few more, so you don't need to donate, honey. Oh, thank you, Ems. I'm sending you so much love. Let's do Ethereal Seeker says, hi, is Liz still offering channel messages? I wanted to ask for channel message with my DM, Will, and Twin Flame guidance. So what do we need to know? So Will is saying to you, I want you to know I'm trying to open up. It's so hard to put my feelings for you into words, but I know you need to hear them. So I feel like Will wants to communicate with you. He's trying to find the words to do it. That's what he's doing, okay? And he's thirsty for you. He's also stripping down his masculine beliefs. So he's working through his own issues. But I feel he does want to communicate. So what's the guidance, okay? You've got the Eight of Pentacles. He wants to work on this with you. He does. He may be thinking about you at work. He could be working hard. He could have a lot going on at work. Could have a lot on his plate right now. I really want all the things you want, and I want them with you, whether it's a family, a home, a beautiful life together, going on adventures, travelling, growing old, whatever it is. He said, I desire what you desire. I'm just trying to find the words to move forward to you. I hope that helps, okay? Brittany says, thank you for posting the no more donations highlight. I just logged on. Great to see you. Not everyone knows when there's no more donations been accepted, when people just log on. Yeah, I mean, I've been on for like nearly 4 hours. That's the only reason why I put that on. I've lost chat in front of me as well. So let's do your message. So any special messages for you? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? We've got prosperity. So if you're waiting for more money or you wanted something to manifest, it's coming. It says your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So the special message for you is, whenever it is you're wanting to manifest in a physical way, especially if it's to do with work, money, or finances, or anything you are manifesting physically, it's coming in. Okay, Archangel Ariel is saying it's coming. What else do you need to know? Okay, you've got helpful people. I feel the right people will come in to help you with that as well. Whether it's a helping hand or someone gives you something, or, you know, you get guidance about something, you're going to be given what you need. The right people are going to come in at the right time. Your masculine is saying, this love is a mystery to me. Like nothing I've ever known before. I can't name it, but I know it's soul level special. And I want to be all you want me to be. I just don't want to fail short or fall short. The same fail. He may feel like he's failing in some way. At times I feel so far away from that, I don't want to let you down. So I feel, first of all, he has expectations in his own life that he doesn't want to fail. And that could be like with his work. And he doesn't want to let you down as well. That's why sometimes he stays away. Because he doesn't want to let you down, because he gets enthralled in what he's doing. And he's saying, nothing you do or say will ever make me stop loving you. Have no fear of making mistakes. I'll always forgive you. So you haven't made any mistakes in this situation. So forgive yourself. You've done nothing wrong. If you perhaps feel you have, if you're perhaps saying, if only I'd done that, if only I'd done this. But he's saying, nothing will make me stop loving you. And I feel he wants you to know that. He's just worried about letting you down, or even whether he can live up to your expectations. What else does he want you to know? We've got contemplating. I have so much going on inside, I don't know what to do. So I feel he's trying to work out what to do. You know, he's overthinking things, he's planning things, he's got a big brain. He said, I'm going through a transformation. So you may be seeing 555 dragonflies or butterflies. I hope that helps, okay? Postman coming as well now. So we've had a leaflet dropper, and now we've got the postman posting something through. We're going to do, Maria says, hi Liz, what does Savat feel towards me? Is he in love with me? Is he in love with you? He's saying there's only you. I know I'm in good hands with you. You love me and give to me in all the right ways. I don't get there anywhere else. So he does love you. He loves the way you are, the way you talk to him, the way you treat him, the way you make him feel warm. But he feels stuck. I feel trapped by my physical situation. Everyone wants something from me, and all I want is you. So he feels like people want things from him. It could be his boss. It could be his family. It could be if he's got kids, whatever it is. He feels like there's too much of him to go around, and all he wants to do is run away and be with you, only you, but he feels stuck. Okay, so he's struggling with his physical life. What else? Right, so he is in love with you. Okay. Big happy changes are coming. There's going to be a shift, okay? And you've got helpful people. So the right people will make that shift happen. What else? You've got the Three of Cups. You're definitely coming back together. Look at that, okay? Spending time together. See how he's holding that book there? That book. I feel he's been learning. He's been growing. He's been evolving so he can come forward correctly to you. And you're just kind of sitting on that wall, chilling out. I mean, you're sitting on his lap in that card. But they showed me, like, if you sit on that wall and chill out, he's going to come up behind you. So he's going to show up when you don't expect it. Okay? Anything else he wants you to know? My heart belongs only to you. There you go. So he's confirming what we already know. Life has been a struggle since I last saw you, but things are now getting better for me, and I am making progress. And you are beautiful and perfect for me. I'm so attracted to you. I hope that helps, okay? Cassia, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I have a message from David, please? We're in no contact. He is still with his karmic. Thank you. Okay, so what does David want you to know? He's saying testing. I know sometimes I do things that test your love. It's my soul's way of making sure your love is unconditional like mine is for you. So in other words, what he means is all these lessons you go through, all these tasks, all these trials and tribulations, it's all happening that way for a reason, because the love is unconditional. Okay, just bear with me. I think my chat's gone off. Let me just go back on it. My chat stopped moving on here now. It's a sign to go off because I've been on for a long time. Let me just come back on. There we are. Okay, so I had lost chat there. Okay, so he's saying, I do things to test your love. So what that means is, it doesn't mean he's trying to test your patience or annoy you or anything like that. He's not playing games. He means he's here as a soul to evolve your soul as a joint soul, but he's here to evolve you as a person. Okay, he's saying, is your love unconditional? Because sometimes we can try and make things happen, can't we? And we want things to happen a certain way. And it's like he's saying, we're both learning through this situation. What else? He's saying, this love that I feel for you, this is true love. So he knows that, even though he's in a karmic cycle. Okay, so he's in a karmic cycle, but he loves you. And he's teaching you to trust him to do the right thing. So what's going on in his karmic cycle? What's going on in his karmic cycle? Fake love. He knows he wants to walk away from that, okay? He's gathering strength. He's becoming the magician. So he knows what he needs to do. He's saying, I want to walk out. I want to choose to walk away from this to have a new beginning. I want to leave the past behind. It's all fake love there. And he's feeling creative and longing to change. He wants new things in his life, and he's starting to believe he can change. So those beliefs he had perhaps in the past where he thought he couldn't change, that's different now. Okay, he feels like he can make this happen. So patience is the key, and seeing beyond the illusion. Remember, you're being tested. Get more information. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to go and seek out what he's doing in his physical world. It means get more understanding about the twin flame journey, about your life at this time. Instead of perhaps looking at social media or looking at his life, you're not going to get more information that way because it's all illusion. You get more information through having a reading or connecting with your intuition or, learning more about the journey or whatever it is. And I feel that will help you. And I feel he's also getting more information to leave. So this could be him getting a case in place to walk away from where he is. He could be getting more information about how to proceed with a divorce or things like that, or a property situation, whatever it is he's in. I'm not saying he's definitely married, but whatever he's in, he could be finding information out about how to leave that behind. That's what I'm picking up on. So patience is the key. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I've been on for 3 hours and 55. I'm going off, guys. So if you haven't received an answer, don't worry. Click anywhere during the replay and you will receive an answer in the moment. Also, I have updated my personal reading list just because I'm doing my PayPal different now. So if you want a personal reading with me, you need to email me for my new list. I'm doing 3 types of readings now. A full personal reading, a lover's path, and a channel conversation reading. That's what I'm offering, but you need to email me for details. So have a wonderful day. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. See if we can get 100 likes. I've got 99. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for being here. And I'll be back live again on Friday for the new moon. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.